8. Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that...
Got the sauces that'll take you on a trip from the Wild West to the Far East. Mikado?
Thank you, McNuggetson. Sweet and sour sauce, now here to please McDonald friends. There's that hand again.
It's called Godzilla.
Hey, fantastic.
Sweet and sour sauce. All right.
Barbecue sauce? Sweet and sour sauce? What else you got, McNugget?
Well, I got a sauce here that can turn old Sam into a samurai.
Huh?
Hot mustard sauce.
Fantastic. Hot mustard.
What a great idea.
I love it.
Barbecue sauce? Sweet and sour? Hot mustard? Gee!
You said you had another one, McNugget?
That's right. Honey?
I was just a plain Jane. Until I took my first dip in a souffle cup filled with honey. Goodbye. I love y'all very much.
Wowie woo-wow!
Now,
y'all ready? Lord, help me from lacking somebody today. Lord, help me from lacking somebody today. My Lord, I'm trying to move forward, and I don't want to take things that fast. So help me from lacking somebody today.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
What you doing, man?
How you doing, man?
Good, man. What's in the refrigerator?
Oh, I'm just shopping.
Oh, you're
There's
shopping.
nothing yet.
You're shopping with it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
New York Strip. Don't mind if I do.
So you bring your refrigerator in Walmart with you, or?
Yeah, I just hate unloading my groceries. I just hate that.
Pretty cool, man.
Go to the checkout now?
That's cool.
Now it is, yeah.
Can I help you?
Oh, no, ma'am. I'm just checking out.
Yeah, but you from the refrigerator, it's not getting paid. You have a shopping cart, it's not the refrigerator.
But I just hate having to bring it from the car to the refrigerator every time.
I want you to know that I've smoked pot.
Just heat Dr. Pepper in a saucepan till it steams, then pour over a thin slice of lemon. That's a hot idea. Yes, Dr. Pepper is delicious cold or hot. Just
Nick Kerr smoked Newports. That's a reference to the cigarettes that Elise Edwards did.
I think I think yeah, sure.
Chris Abel, I'm Sofa King. We taught it. I don't know what that means. It's the guy.
He goes, I don't know what that means, but Chris is a good guy.
Happy big birthday, NXT Nick Kerr. Happy birthday, Nick Kerr. My aunt's birthday today. Shout out.
Dear employers, bosses and managers, fuck your icebreakers and team building activities. Stop forcing the employees to bond with each other. They give no fucks about your silly games and your fake workplace family. All they care about is getting through the day and getting home to their real families and their many, many cats. fuck the team building. If you want to improve the spirit in the office, then pay them more fucking money. That is all.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
And here we go. What's up, everybody? What's good in the Stream Show hood? That's right. You see it. You know it. This is BF Live. Stream Show 165. How's everybody doing today? Hey, that's the work whistle. It's high noon here on the East Coast of the United States. So some of you might be heading to work in your lunchtime. It's 9 a.m. out on their West Coast. How are my West Coast people doing? What are you doing for the next 3 hours? How about my people in Florida? They're kind of really going through it right now. They're battening down the proverbial hatches and kind of prepping for the worst there. We got some friends that live down in Florida. I have family down there too. We got some friends that'll probably be checking in at some point here on BF Live. I got the link out to a couple friends. We got our normal friends backstage. We got chat family. I got a whole sheet of fun stuff we can get to here in no particular order, depending on how the show goes. So what are you doing the next 3 hours? I hope you want to hang out with me and do it right here on the middays, right here on BF Live, the way we do it. And the way we do it is we start off with our bro backstage. He's the bro you know, my friend and yours. He is the prop master. He is Scott Fitzpatrick.
Oh, y'all, walking.
I just saw you do a change backstage there, Scott, but I couldn't exactly see what you were changing to. But yeah, I like that. Pretty soon, we're going to have to get your picture in that walking sign where it's Scott Fitzpatrick walking. That's going to be the next thing. Terry, get on that, buddy. We got to take that little white guy out of there, and then we got to get a side shot of you like striding, which I know Terry will probably get because he's creeping on you, and then we'll get that in there, buddy. How are you doing today with your walking and all?
You know, I'm having a run of bad luck, I think. I went on my walk this morning.
Yeah.
It was kind of cool, so I was wearing a jacket, and when I got to my destination, to where I kind of sit down and enjoy nature and smoke a little nature, you know.
Okay.
And my lighter quit.
That's the worst. It's almost like fate was against you. Like, no, this isn't what you're supposed to be doing today, kind of thing, right?
Yeah. And then my smoking device, before I set it down on the ground beside me, and a truck was coming down the road, and I didn't know if they was going to get onto me for being on the railroad tracks.
Yeah.
And so when I lost my pipe, and then and I didn't have a lighter.
Damn, bro.
And then I started getting the belly cramps, like I was going to have diarrhea.
Oh, damn.
And
you got all the signs.
The zipper on my coat broke.
Jesus. Everything's telling you to go back home. Abort. You got no weed. You got no coat. You're going to shit your pants. Just go home, Scott.
Yep. And that's what happened. I went home.
Well, cool, buddy. I'm feeling a little better today. I haven't really been feeling bad, but I am going through a little allergy thing here, but I can't complain with everything that's kind of going on with the weather and our friends down in Florida. You know, our producer, Shawnee, from, among other people, but our boy Shawnee is, he lives in kind of the greater Florida area, like kind of that Tampa area, the affected area that's going to be hit. So, yeah, we might check in with our boy Shawnee at some point later on in this show today, because Shawnee's kind of prepping for the storm, and we're supposed to do replayables tonight, and Chris Abels was on the Levy-verse earlier on the Out of the Coffin. Shout out to everybody that's joining us from Out of the Coffin, buddy. Did you catch any of that? Bob was on this morning?
No, but I missed yesterday's show, and Bobby Nick told me what I missed, man, and I've been kicking myself ever since he told me.
Bro, that's the second time Bobby Nick pointed it out live on the air. And for those of you that didn't see it yesterday, yes, the one and only Bob motherfucking Levy stopped in right here on BF Live yesterday, Scott. Yes, it was a great thing. Great thing. It was kind of a surprise to me too, buddy, but that's 2 times now. And Bobby Nick said, oh my God, BF, do you know what this means? This means that each time that Bob Levy's been on the show, Scott has missed the show. And I don't think he could wait to kind of point it out to you because it's funny.
Yep, I've thought about it ever since Bobby Nix told me. I'm kicking myself in the ass.
Well, we had a great time. Thanks, Bob Levy, and thanks everybody that was hanging out and out of the coffin earlier, like Chris Abels and all the regular chat family. I trust and hope that a lot of you made it over here and you want to hang out for 3 hours in the midday. So Bob got you in the morning. I'll get you through the midday, and then we'll see what the storms provide. And if we can get through kind of the Florida weathers where our boy Shawnee is, if we can actually do replayables tonight, we will do that 8 o'clock tonight right here, right there on the Levyverse, I should say, because you're watching on BF Live right now. All right, Scott. Well, we got some chats piling up. I got a whole page full of stuff that we can get into in no particular order. I got the link out to friends. What do you say that I put my glasses on, I run my element, and we check in with the chat family, buddy?
Hell yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's see what everybody's up to in this midday.
Doing it.
We're doing it. We're having it. We're being it. Let's go. I'll grab my goggles. You tell me what you're up to in the chat as we do the opening BF Live chat family check-in for Stream Show 165.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
All right, let's see what we can get into, Scott. Let's see if I have any pretty colors in here today. My PayPal preset options are always pinned at the top of the chat. Hoya and 666 from Dreamman. Hey, Tom Gully was asking what Hoya means, Scott. If somebody asks you what Hoya means, do you have a definition?
Greetings.
Greeting. It kind of means everything. It's all-purpose words the way I look at it. It means hello, how are you? Hoya, how you been? Or hey, everybody, like Space Chief 75. Checking in. Space Chief 75 getting the love. There's Tom Gully asking the question, what does Hoya stand for? It stands for fun. You can use it as a greeting, salutation, whatever you need to use it for, Tom Gully. Welcome to the BF Live show today. Cyke is getting the love from Space Chief 75. Josh in Tennessee checks in and says, hey, Space Chief. The Dream Man checks in and says, we're doing it. We are doing it, Dream Man. What's up, man? I am your friend and host. Let's see. Josh getting the love from Space Chief 75. Tom Gully says, wow, Avril Lavigne lyrics, as our friend. They're not Avril Lavigne. Son of a bitch. It happens to be the Struts. And it's kind of my mantra I live by. They're not Avril Lavigne lyrics. How dare you? Why you got to make things so complicated, Tom Gully? How do you do, says Pickle Dick. Come on in here, Dick. Get in here with that pickle, Dick. Cyke 666 from our friend Matt. US says Dream Man. Cyke Clyde says Matt Dream Man 666. Rest in peace, Shawnee. Hey, Terry, how you doing, buddy? We're gonna check in with Shawnee probably at 1:30. I asked Shawnee to kind of stop in here and give us kind of the on the ground report of what he's dealing with and what he's facing with the storm coming up in Florida. So we'll have an on the ground reporter, if you will. Tom Gully says, how did they get Eugene Levy to sing the national anthem? Well, that's a Terry Nee joint right there. Terry Nee did that with our boy Shawnee, producer Shawnee. I'm sure you probably know that, Tom Gully, but that's a good reference. Dream Man, Bones Up in 666 from Matt. Cyke, Bones Up, you demons from Dream Man. There's me saying hi, Hoya to Tom Gully, and he's giving me the love right back. Dream Man says, hey, Matt, good morning, man. Josh in Tennessee checks in and says, Hoya to everyone. All right, well, we've explained enough what Hoya is. I think it's time for a Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
And I ask kindly if you please hit that like, share, and subscribe button, please. I'd certainly appreciate it. It's all absolutely free. Terry Nee says, Tom Gully has a great show at 7 p.m., I think. That's right. Check out the Tom Gully show in the evenings. He does go on a lot of times where Terry Nee is saying, shout out to the 26 awesome people already jumping in. Come on, let's have a midday party, y'all. Let's hang out. Bums up our friend Matt says, and moderator to Scott Fitzpatrick checks in. Shout out, you boy.
Bones, Matt.
Bones up to Matt. What's up, buddy? Tom Gully says, worked at McDonald's when this training video was used. There you go, Tom Gully. You politically incorrect. I learned it from watching you, McDonald's. She couldn't hurt a fly. She couldn't catch a fly, says Dream Man. The Tom Gully Show says, I think her inability to move would keep her from slapping people. Lord help me from slapping somebody today. That's kind of like a vibe sometimes, Scott.
Yeah.
Not very often, but some of those days you wake up and you're like, man, I'm not ready for anybody today. So Lord help me from slapping somebody today. I like that. Hey, Terry Neat, like the refrigerator guy. Did you catch that? The guy that took his whole refrigerator to Walmart?
No, I don't know nothing about that.
In the opening liftoff reel, one of the things the guy's doing is he goes shopping, and rather using a cart, Scott, he just took his fridge in there and he put all the food in the fridge as he bought it, and all the Walmart employees are reacting to him shopping with a fridge.
Right.
And he says, I don't like going through all the trouble of putting the groceries in the fridge when I get home. So he brought the fridge with him to the store. So Terry Nee liked the refrigerator guy, and he said, that's funny. Spawn checks in and always has something great to say. Good afternoon, our bro Spawn. Good afternoon. Mets have a golden opportunity to take a stranglehold of this series this evening. They turn to 35-year-old crafty veteran left-handed pitcher Jose Quintana. To that, I say, Hoya! All right, we'll do it.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
You know, Hoya, since we're talking about it, Scott, we kind of know what Hoya is, but it's kind of catching on in different ways. I got another example. This was given to me by the lovely Stacy Allen. Check this out, buddy. Hoya is really catching on like wildfire.
Can I get a Hoya?
Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya?
Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Hoya! Can I get a Hoya? Yeah. Can I get a Hoya? Hoya. Can I get a Hoya? Hoya. Can I get a Hoya?
Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Oh yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Can I get a Hoya? Hoya. Can I get a Hoya? Hoya. Bro, can I get a Hoya? Hoya. Can I get a Hoya?
Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Hoya. Can I get a Hoya?
No, we can't.
Typical Dodgers fan. Can I get a Hoya?
Dodgers fan.
Hoya. Hoya.
Hoya. Can I get a Hoya?
Hoya.
Oh, come on.
Hoya, money.
A Hoya.
Hoya.
Get a Willie. Do a Willie.
Look at that dude.
Can I get a Hoya?
Hoya.
Hoya.
What the fuck is that?
Can I get a
What is
Hoya?
that?
Hoya. Get a Hoya?
Hoya. Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya?
There you go. See, it's catching on like wildfire, Scott, everywhere.
Yeah, it is. He's from another country, right? The guy that sings that?
Yeah, I think he's based in Germany.
I wonder if he knows kind of the movement over here on the show.
I think he kind of has a little bit of a indication of it, if no other reason than the lovely Space Nerd reached out to him. Scott Fitzpatrick checks in and says, Dream Man, Cyke, Space Chief, Tom Gully, Josh, Pickle, Matt, Terry, and Spawn. He got them all in there. Dream Man's having fun with the emojis. Tom Gully was reacting to I don't think he meant my show. I think he meant one of the shows in the opening liftoff reel. I smoke pot. And Dad did worse, said Terry Neem. SFP, says the Dream Man. Tom Gully says, hot Dr. Pepper with lemon. Yeah, I've been there. Have you, Tom? That's interesting with Dick Clark from back in the 60s. Scott, are you a Dr. Pepper fan at all?
No, I'm not. I'm
no,
cold.
I'm not. Right, you're a Coke guy, right, when you do drink it. But hot, I can't imagine a hot beverage. Hot Dr. There you go. The prop master's already got his Coke. Let's see. Scott is walking and farting, says Terry Nee. Farting.
Yeah.
Walking and farting, huh? Do they make it on your walking videos?
Yeah, I've learned how to add some sound effects to the video, so now I'm able to dig up the old the video where I went to his house and did a surprise, and he hit me. Well,
yeah.
I added some parts to it.
Oh, check you out, boy, Mr. Fancy, going back and editing and
Sound
post.
effects, yeah.
Check that out. Space Chief 75 checks in and says, my wife's friend is in Cape Coral and said they're getting 112-mile-per-hour winds in her neighborhood as of 9 minutes ago. John is done for. That is scary shit, man. And, everybody clowning on John. Look, there's people that we might not like or get along with, or they're not our favorite podcasters. They're people of different political or other persuasions. It doesn't matter, folks. This is a natural disaster, and I don't wish this on anybody. Matt is getting the prop master walking love right there from Matt. Terry Nee says, Tom, get help. It sounds nasty. India is so chill, says our friend Terry Nee. India is so chill. There's the Durkee Threads link running for the Levyverse merch. Scott is throwing that, getting the love from Space Chief 75. Tom Gully Show says Dr. Pepper is a Texas thing. Terry Nee, you know what's great? Drinking Dr. Pepper Zero while driving a Jag with a Ball State t-shirt on and the ring, of course. Well, there you go. Look at that. You got it all going on. I got a picture there. Got a whole picture of that one, Terry Nee. Just driving your car. Pimping. There you go. Dream Man feels it, Scott. Do you feel that? He says he does feel it. Justice said he's number 9, but you're number 1, brother. All the Stream Elements bots are running for all of our friends. Dream Man says all good in the BF hood. It's what he meant. R.I.P. Stuttering John says Matt. Tom Gully Show says one does not simply hunker down, and why does one ever hunker up? Hunkering is stupid, says our friend Tom Gully. There's a more you know from Tom Gully. Yes, I see there's this guy, Tom and Scott, others that, there's this guy in Florida, Scott, who's staying on a boat. He's one of these guys that say because the tide rises. I mean, this guy, he looks like he just like, he might have been a street person like last week or something.
Right. He's just going to ride it out on a...
He's just going to ride it out. And you should have heard his physics and science, his rationalization. He was like, look, if the water rises 100 feet, the best place to be is in a boat because the boat's going to rise with the water. But he doesn't realize that the fucking boat could get blown the fuck away before it ever rises, I think.
Right. You get smashed against a building or debris.
Right. The debris could hit him. Right. He's not thinking this through. And now people on social media are saying, please don't just talk to this guy on this boat about riding it out. Get this man into a hotel room. So I hope, riding it out and hungering is not a thing, Tom Gully.
I was thinking about like the homeless folks around there.
Oh my God!
You know, there's some of them's going to not go. Some of them's not going to leave.
There's going to be homeless people. There's some people that just can't, Scott. I'm reading accounts on social media where people are trying to rush to Georgia, and they're saying Georgia is basically booked up, or they're hiking the prices of the rooms, those rat bastards, because they know they have that going. And people are recommending that you not go to Georgia. Go to other maybe neighboring states. Go in a whole nother direction, because Georgia is the first place where everybody seems to run to, Scott.
Right.
Terry E says, it's surreal, Tom. Matt says, fuck yeah, the prop master. You're getting love from your boy.
Hell yeah.
Jimmy Bezos checks in and says, hola, you Hoyas. Buenos dias, Jimmy Bezos. Terry Nee says, Scott, I told you your horoscopes are the work of the devil, says Terry Nee. We might get into some soulful horoscope readings today because it's the middle of the week and we got a storm coming, so maybe the horoscopes will give us some kind of indication of what we'd expect from that. Hoya Kids from Pickle Dick checking in. JJ Dabbles is checking in. He says, I'm hacking the stream. You hack. JJ Dabbles, he produced I watched a little bit on the train wreck with Hug and Lisa this morning, having a good back and forth with those guys. Did you say you checked that out this morning, Scott?
Yeah, I was able to catch it for a few, because it comes on pretty early. I was able to catch it this morning. I threw out the monkey question, but they didn't take it.
Hey, JJ, come on, we got to end the show, JJ. I got to go to Starbucks, JJ. Okay, I got to go eat my coffee. End the show, JJ. We got Helga. Let's go. We got to go. Let's see. JJ Dabble says, the struts are the fake strokes. How dare you, you blasphemer. How dare you mock my English rock band. How you doing, buddy? They're my inspiration, bro. They're my inspiration. I don't know. Certain things hit you in life, and when I was considering whether I wanted to do this or not, or if I should do this or not, I got hit upside the head with those lyrics that they're not Avril Lavigne. So there you go. So it's all about making the most out of life, you bastard. Let's see. Spawn says Jake was sharing some shit pics yesterday, according to my sources, says Spawn.
Yeah, I think Bobby Nick received them. I didn't get him this time. I'm kind of...
Really?
Yeah, I don't want all of them.
Wow, you got that right. Yeah, I don't need to see all that shit, literally. Tom Gully says, great, now I need one of those disco ball helmets. Yes, we need that. Hey, there's your boy checking in saying, good morning. Good morning, BF and Adolf.
Fuck him. Fuck him. He's a troll.
Cyke Clyde says, I'm back at work. Boo. Oh, that sounds like they're back home, Scott.
Finally.
I know. I feel like that we've been on like vacation or an adventure with them, right? They've kind of told us all the states they've been to.
Cross country.
Yeah. They've been all over the place. Matt says, Pickle Dick getting the bones up. Cyke, LOL to Bybee. Matt is saying, what's up, Bybee? FKC. Bybee's getting the love from Cyke Clyde, which we were doing a Cyke Labs content segment here at some point after the BF Live other news and the miserable news history moment we tag on at the end of it. JJ Dabbles is getting the bones up from Matt. Bybee is saying hey to Cyke. Bybee is saying hey to Matt. Bybee is shouting out to Spawn. Pickle Dick says, Dr. Pecker. Hey, Matt from JJ Dabbles. Breaking news. John seen floating down the street. Tom Gully says, why not just use a surfboard? Yeah, Tom Gully, because that'll rise with the water too. I mean, this rocket scientist doesn't, like Scott said, things are going to become airborne. They're going to be missiles. So yeah, you might rise with the water, but you might get blown over or something fly into you at 100 miles an hour before that happens. Well, shit floats, Cyke. Spawn says, remember when they were dusting Dick Clark off with an air hose? Yeah, all the way to the years of passing in 2012. Nice of his family. I actually DVR'd his final one. Happy New Year, everybody. That was some sad shit, Scott. I didn't like seeing that shit.
Yeah, it was tradition, though. It was hard to see.
It was, but damn, like at those last couple, you were like, 5, 4, 3. They're like, no, please, Dick, just go home, please, enough. Yeah, don't do that. Happy New Year. Bybee's getting the love from Spawn. Chris Abels checks in, the one, the only.
Chris fucking Abels?
That's right. He was hanging out in the Levyverse chat earlier this morning. Haha, Pickle from Cyke Clyde. Abels is getting the shout out love from Cyke Clyde. Terry Nee says that guy is an ex-heroin addict. He doesn't want back on the streets. Terry Nee knows the viral guy I'm talking about, Scott. He looked like, if you saw him, you're like, oh yeah, that's an ex-heroin addict, like right there.
I got that look.
Yeah, he has that look about him. He's got the tattoos and the whole kit that you would come with a stereotypical street heroin addict. Terry Nee knows what I'm talking about. Cyke is getting the cheers from Chris Abels. Tom Gully says, Spawn, I remember them removing the cobwebs and trotting Dick Clark out every year after the stroke. It's about to be midnight, everybody. Oh, great impression, says Terry Nee. I don't know if my Dick Clark or the one my Helga did earlier. Hey, JJ, come on. We got to end the show. I got to go down to Starbucks and hit on the waitress. Let's see. The Tom Gully Show's BF Live Bobby with the dead-on Dick Clark post-stroke impression. Yeah, thank you, Tom Gully. I appreciate that, buddy. It wasn't too hard. And with that, that was the end, Scott, of the opening chat family check-in. That means it's time to get on some other fun stuff right here on BF Live.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah. Let's see. Terry Nee says, did BF just call me an ex-heroin addict? I might have mixed the words up that maybe came out like that, Terry Nee. Lest anyone think I was talking about Terry Nee being an ex-heroin addict, which he may or may not be. I don't really know. But no, I was talking about that guy on the viral video that you knew. You knew what I was talking about, Terry Nee. Clyde, BF, and Scott, cheers from our boy Donkey Kongington.
Cheers.
What's up, Donkey? Hey, Terry, cheers from Donkey Kongington. Spawn says, at the Tom Gully Show, I remember it very well. The final year was especially bad. He thought they panned away from him, and you could see how much it took out of him to do the 20-1 countdown. Holy shit. Happy National Potato Week Day, y'all, from Donkey Kongington. Live Ween checks in and says, hey, BF, and hi, Scott. We haven't hit this one yet. Our boy Live Ween, the talented Live Ween. I'm still not going to erase Live Ween's performance here because you can go back and watch it. Live Ween was on here like 2 Fridays ago and did some great guitar numbers for us. Thank you, Live Ween. Donks is getting the love from Cyke Clyde. The Angry Iguana checks in. Uh-oh. He says, I know what it's like to get flooded. I survived the Chris Abels flood of 2003. Oh, shit. The great flood of 2003.
Chris fucking Abels?
Terry Nee from Tom Gully Show says, if you paid attention while you're tying off a vein, you know what Bobby said about you. Exactly, Tom. Tell him to get it straight. Spawn says the Tom Gully Show picked his pocket and told him you did so. Oh, it really jumped on me. Let's see. Chris is laughing at the angry iguana. Chris loves the angry iguana. Live Ween says, that angry iguana, have you and Pissed on Peacock form, a support group yet? Oh, we got Pissed on Peacock? Is that a friend?
I didn't know
I
about
wonder if that's a friend of
Peacock.
Angry Iguanas. Wow. Live Ween so woo says Donkey Kongton. Live Ween one time. And Live Ween, my dude. All right, well, we got a lot of news going on, Scott. We got some good news, some bad news. We do the other news here on BF Live, or the not so serious news. So we'll get a little storm coverage, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm going to run over to my storm desk as we get ready to do the BF Live other news, or the not so serious news. Let's go. Hey, I'm over here now. Great old expression here, Tom Gully. Good pull. Tom Gully says, when the news breaks, we fix it. Great callback line. I like them. That's right. Spawn knows it's Storm Desk time. DK, Donkey Kongton, Ables, and Spawn from our friend Live Ween as we get into the BF Live other news, or not so serious news. I see you backstage. How about if I bring you in? You ready to come back in? All right, why don't we do that? So rather than sit through the news, why don't I just bring my friend in now, our guest. He's going to hang out with us a little bit today. My friend and yours, let's say hello to JJ Dabbles.
Would you call me a bastard?
Probably. It's
All
likely.
right, cool.
I've been calling people all kind
buddy?
heroin addicts and all kind of shit this morning. How you doing, JJ?
Hey, I've been through it myself. I'm hanging in there. Hanging in
Yeah,
there. How you guys?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you're a New Jersey Devils fan.
Partially.
So how you doing, my friend? You were excited about hockey starting last night.
Well, hockey started for me on Friday. The Devils played Friday and Saturday. They're 2-0, so they're leading the league right now.
Okay.
Points.
Well, meaning that and last night I watched a little bit of it too. The new Utah Hockey Club made their debut last night.
I clipped all of their first power play, their first shift, their first win, their first goal. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah,
I was watching it, Jay.
to do with hockey.
I was watching it and I said, you know what? I think they do need a name though. I don't know why I'm gonna hear like Utah, all the time.
They had a good chant though. Let's go Utah sounded good, and also if you notice, a lot of people couldn't get jerseys, so they all had hoodies that looked like jerseys. I guess that's what they were selling to the fans because they didn't have jerseys ready in time. So everyone that looked like they had a jersey, it was actually a hoodie in the crowd. I thought that was funny.
Okay. Do you think that Fanatics is going to get their jersey and ruin it? They probably didn't have time to even produce them yet, right?
Well, no, Fanatics already makes the jerseys, and they're already shitty.
They're already shit. There you go. Well, that's one thing you can count on here. All right. Well, let's see what everybody's doing here. We're about ready to do the news, JJ. So let's get into some of that. As we see that Kahuna Nui's here, shouting out Live Ween. Devils, boo, says Clyde Cyke.
I know, Cyke. Let's do it. Yo, listen, Cyke's an Avalanche fan.
Well, we're going to have fun this Saturday coming up because I'm a Washington Capitals fan and you're a Devils fan, and they play each other this Saturday night. So I imagine we'll be on social media talking some shit to each other.
Hell
and having fun with
that's
that.
going to be a good night. I can't wait.
Mr. Tom Gully getting the love from the Kahuna Nui. Big Kahuna. Thanks for the rub, Kahuna Nui, and for the barbecue seasoning. Hi-oh, there you go. See what I did there?
Get mad at me.
Tom Gully Socia is referring to the Utah Hockey Club as Stormin' Mormons. I like that one. Yeah. You like that, Scott? Stormin' Mormons?
Stormin' Mormons. What about the LDS, Utah LDS Latter-day Saints, or whatever you call them?
And now to sing the national anthem, welcome Donnie and Marie. They'll do all that stuff, Howdy, Kahuna from Live Ween. Hey, Cyke from Kahuna Nui. Norman Bates, watch much hockey? Does Norman Bates watch much hockey? I don't know about that. Not sure. Kahuna Nui says, shouting out Spawn. Hey, Kahuna from Cyke Clyde. No, I'm not, says Cyke Clyde. Fort Wayne Comet, says Tom Gully. Oh, my goodness. I'm a Penguins fan. Fool. The Devils are going down, says Pickle Dick. Pickle Dick's checking in. Now wait a minute. Now BF can rub his own meat. Hi-oh. Thank you. I was kidding, Cyke. Cyke says I had a season tickets for the Avalanches, so they're okay, but a Pens fan for life. Cheers to our friend Spawn from Donkey Kongton, and LOL, better be, as we get into the first story in the BF Live other news or the not so serious news. Let's get into this first story. In Las Vegas, they're about to implode one of the last original mob kind of OG buildings out there, the Tropicana. Las Vegas blows a kiss goodbye, literally, to the Tropicana with a flashy casino implosion, JJ. So they're making this whole, like, they made this a spectacle. This is an event
did that
too.
already. This is new.
I think we talked about this before, but they're actually going to get down to doing it, and I'll read the details. It does say that Sin City blew a kiss goodbye to the Tropicana before first light Wednesday in an elaborate implosion that reduced to rubble the last true mob building on the Las Vegas Strip. The Tropicana hotel owners tumbled in a celebration that included a fireworks display. It was the first implosion in nearly a decade for a city that loves fresh starts and that has made casino implosions as much a part of its identity as gambling itself, it says, JJ. So there you go.
Yeah, I think I saw on like one of those ghost adventures with that idiot. I think they were in a building and they claimed this is the last one, but it was obviously they were lying and it wasn't. They were like, this is the last mob run casino, and they're knocking it down next week, and we're the last group coming in, you know. So I guess I just got lied to on TV.
I wonder if there's any chance of finding Jimmy Hoffa.
Right? He might show up, Scott.
He's under MetLife Stadium now.
That's always been the rumor. He's in the Meadowlands, right? That's always the one I heard too, JJ.
Yeah.
It does say what Las Vegas has done is in classic Las Vegas style. They've turned many of these implosions into spectacles, says Jeff Schumacher, historian and vice president of exhibits and programs at the Mob Museum. Former casino mogul Steve Wynn changed the way Las Vegas blows up casinos in 1993 with the implosion of the Dunes to make room for the Bellagio. Wynn not only to televise the event, but created a fantastical story for the implosion that made it look like pirate ships on the other casino across the street were firing at the Dunes, JJ. So there you go. So that's going to happen.
Sorry, I muted myself. Dogs barking.
I appreciate that. One of the last Las Vegas casinos is going down. All right. I guess many of us are kind of the age that we kind of remember. You remember the Concorde there, Scott Fitzpatrick?
Yeah, that was the plane with the beak that kind of.
Yeah, the supersonic flights, and you could get to from here to London in like 3 hours or something like that.
Two, I think it was 2 hours.
Was it two?
Right?
A ridiculously low amount of time. And it flew successfully for years until I think the fleet started aging, and then they had a couple terrible crashes that kind of grounded the whole fleet, if you will. I got another story about the new. Let's see, Tom Gully. He says performed at the Tropicana for 13 weeks in 1987.
Awesome, man.
There you go. Well,
That's
I'm
cool.
sure he'll miss that place. Lightwing says performed in front of man's Chinese theater doing dinger tricks. So there you go. He sees that and he raises you. Brother Kahuna, cheers. Yeah. Go, buddy. I thought you had
No,
one.
I just said even better, I said.
Oh, and Lightwing says this guy got arrested immediately. I like the arrow pointing to themselves. I drank Tropicana for 25 years.
With pulp or without pulp?
Ooh, that's a key. All right, since you went there, JJ, what are you? What are you?
I'm a no pulp.
All right, Scott.
Pulp.
I'm no pulp. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I'm a no pulp guy. I don't like. It could be a bug. I don't like that texture sensation when I'm drinking a liquid.
No
floaties.
Yeah, I don't want floaties. Even if I know the origin of the floaties, they could put in some kind of foreign floaties, and I'm just like, oh, that's just pulp. Fuck it. Like, nah. I'll go back. Gino. Oh, Lightwing's telling Gino to be quiet. Gino.
Yeah, he ran downstairs. He's crying. He's his
Donkey
girlfriend.
Kongton is laughing. JJ's yelling at Gino. The Concorde says Donkey Kongton. Well, I got the new solution for the Concorde coming up in my next story. A late and gay Gano to you all, says Blummels. And to that, I say a happy Gano. I know it's happy to see Blummel, defense lawyer, in the chat today. We got a pro pulp going on here. We got with pulp from Gimme Bezos. We have with pulp. Oh, with pulp is winning in the chat. Let's see.
People.
All right.
Trop Port Premium with the floaty, says Donkey Kongton. Noga Noga says Donkey Kongton. Less pulp, more fiction. I like that one. Hey, over here. I bet Bobby Fran won't eat food if it touches other foods. I used to be that person, Gimme Bay
My
says, but
brother does that.
I matured a little bit. I can tolerate some touching now. What's up, Salty McGroin? Saying heyo. It's not exactly heyo, but I appreciate the effort and welcome. It's not heyo, it's Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? 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 Can I get a Hoya?
Donkey Kong says more pulp and more friction. Yeah. Live Ween telling Gino to be quiet. Oh no, Live Ween is not telling Gino that. Mr. Fran, in fact, bark more, Gino. We don't want that. We want to do more stories on the BF Live other news. Let me tell you about the next thing, the replacement for the Concorde, boys, and that someone is developing what is called hypersonic jet that could slash flight time between New York and London to just 1 hour. 1 hour, JJ.
2 places no one wants to be. Hey.
Let's see how they're going to do it. It says the hypersonic jet could get travelers from New York City to London in under an hour. Venus Aerospace, a Texan aerospace company, is working on building a hypersonic jet dubbed the Stargazer that would travel about 6 times the speed of sound and reach much higher altitudes. So here's an artist rendering of it, JJ. The Venus Stargazer. The nearly 3,500-mile journey from New York to London typically takes about 7 hours. Other high-speed aircraft have shortened the journey, but have never by this much. The Stargazer would be around 3 times faster than the Concorde and 5 times faster that of NASA's upcoming plane nicknamed the Son of Concorde. I wasn't even aware that they were building a Son of Concorde, JJ.
Yeah, I actually knew about that one. I wouldn't get on either of these planes. I don't want to go on a regular plane.
Yeah, right. Scott's never been on a regular airplane, so I don't think he's fucking with this
don't
either.
Do it, Scott.
I'm not.
I was intrigued by certainly by the Concorde in its heyday because of the cone, the kind of that cone shape and the fact that it was supersonic. It could fly the speed of sound, so that was a big thing back then. But this says it says there are about 21 direct flights from New York City to London every day, according to Flights From. The new $33 million airliner would drastically improve the travel for those wanting to make it across the pond.
Yeah, imagine how much a ticket for that thing is.
Oh my! I can't even imagine. Venus Aerospace debuted the engine, the Venus Detonation Ramjet 2,000-pound thrust engine. That sounds like a serious name, isn't it, Scott? Yeah, right. Let me see. I got something for that. Oh. There you go. It said at the Up Summit Innovation event in Bentonville, Arkansas, last week they premiered it. It says the Stargazer would take off using traditional jet engines and the transition to the VDR-2 once it reaches an appropriate altitude. The VDR-2, which uses rockets and a ramjet, is expected to reach 4,600 miles per hour, about 6 times the speed of sound, or Mach 6. Along with Stargazer, the engine will also be used to power high-speed drones and was successfully tested in a small drone earlier this year. The company is expected to complete a second drone test in 2025. Passengers traveling on the hypersonic jet won't just be flying faster, they'll also be going higher, reaching up to 110,000 feet, which will allow them to see the curvature of the Earth. The Concorde reached a... Yes. Go ahead. Now, go. What's that, buddy? Go ahead.
I'm just saying that's basically as high as they can go, I think, right?
Well, it does say that Concorde reached about 60,000 feet in comparison, so they're almost doubling the height at which the Concorde flew. And the passenger jets, regular passenger jets, fly at around 35,000 feet. It says the engine makes the hypersonic economy a reality. Dr. Andrew Duggleby, co-founder of Venus Aerospace, said during the unveiling at the Innovation Gathering Up Summit. We are excited to partner with Volantra to achieve this hot revolution in high-speed flight, given their expertise in high-speed air combustion. So, I don't know. Maybe if it's get some guinea pigs out there and prove that it's safe, I might try, guys. I don't know. Eventually, let's see.
Like that submarine or that whatever the submersible. A lot of rich people are going to go on it, and they'll be the guinea pigs for us.
The rich guinea pig suckers, and once they all die and prove that it's safe, and it gets a little cheaper, then maybe it gets down to my level. Good no BDO on the YouTube. 7 times faster than sound, says our boy Donkey Kongington. He's got the math down. Donkey Kong did 6 times the sound. My bad. My calculations were incorrect. Well, there you go. Bones up. Donkey from our friend Matt. Tom Gully says, Jean-Luc Picard captained the Stargazer for 22 years before beginning of the Enterprise. I think I'm gonna have to fact check that one. Let me see. I know there was one thing. It was
Pure energy.
they use pure energy on those things. Dilithium crystals. That's sweet, says Salty McGroin. Scott's plane is the VD model also.
Yeah.
So they're different kind of VD. I just wanted to say, he just wanted to say VD, says Live Ween. The Tom Gawley Show says, this article reminds me of untested submersible to visit Titanic with passengers, much like our friend JJ is talking about. Yes, the rich people will be the guinea pigs. I had time to go to a budget motel, the HPV, and wow, Pickle Dick calls them Venus flytraps, perhaps, maybe because if you get trapped in them and die, maybe that'll happen. All right, let's get on to some other fun stories here on the BF Live Other News, or the not-so-serious news, because I got more for you. This artwork, I have a story about some artwork that was mistaken for garbage and thrown away at a museum. And you can see why when I show you this. It says, artwork mistaken for litter rescued from a museum's trash bin. This is the artwork, guys. It's 2 crushed up beer cans.
It's like the one where they put a pair of glasses on the floor. Did you ever see that one?
No.
It was just someone's glasses on the ground. And that was their art.
That's art. Well, this is must be much the same inspiration, JJ.
Yeah.
I'll read a little bit about it. Because, I mean, I think we're all artists if this is art right here, buddy. It says, a work of art was rescued from the trash at a Dutch museum after being mistaken for what it depicts, a pair of abandoned beer cans. All the Good Times We Spent Together, a 1988 French piece by French artist Alexandre Levat, appears at first glance to be a pair of empty beer cans abandoned on the floor. However, a closer look reveals that these dented cans were meticulously hand-painted with acrylics, with each detail painstakingly replicated, the LAM Museum in Liège said in a news release. The museum said Lavat's pieces were on display in the facility's glass elevator shaft, where they were mistaken for actual litter by elevator technicians.
Put a sign up.
Well, there's kind of a reason why this technician mistook it for trash. It says, the theme of our collection is food and consumption, says Cyke van Zanten, the museum's director. Our art encourages visitors to see everyday objects in a new light. By displaying artworks in unexpected places, we amplify this experience and keep visitors on their toes. So they had them in the elevator shaft on purpose. It says the museum employees.
Place to go.
It says museum employees noticed the artwork was missing, launched a search, and managed to rescue the intact cans from the trash bin that was about to be thrown out. Van Zetten said the technician who threw the art away was filling in for the museum's usual elevator technician, JJ, who is well acquainted with the museum's collection. So this was kind of a case of mistaken identity, but it certainly does look like garbage to the naked eye. When they say, lest anyone think that's garbage, these are hand-painted. That is art, and that's called All the Good Times We Spent Together, a 1988 piece by French artist Alexandre Levat. 88.
Been there a while. 1988, yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. The Tom Gully says, the Titanic, killing rich people since 1914. I got that 2014. He's right about that. Same kind of mentality, Tom Gully, even to this day, buddy. You make a good point that the rich people are still like the most adventurous ones, JJ, right? They're like, I got the money to be that stupid and adventurous.
Right, yeah.
Yep. They go underwater. They go on the biggest ships.
I got an art piece myself I was working on. I call it what?
Did Jay Cousins send it to you?
Can we just get along?
Oh, there you go. See? I like
that's
that,
much
Scott.
better. I like
that's
that
very
one much
deep.
better.
Like the code, you want the sodas and everybody. Like you don't get along. You want us to get along, like the soda competition should. I get it. Yeah, I feel you. The prop master. All right, as I go into the next story. JJ, we like sports and everything. We talk about sports and all. Recently, they had the Denver Broncos game, and Scott, you'll be interested in this one too because you're a Broncos fan, right? Oh, look at this. He turns the hat around. There you go. Look at this. Tell me this guy isn't always ready for the prop. He got the hat ready. The Broncos fan right there. Broncos are getting better there, Scott.
Yeah, a little bit. Bo Nix is coming around a little bit.
Coming around a little bit. Well, this a raccoon causes chaos in the stands at our Denver Broncos game. The on-field drama at a game between the Denver Broncos and Las Vegas Raiders was briefly eclipsed by the action that unfolded in the stands when a raccoon caused chaos in the crowd. The scene unfolded in section 31 of Empire Field during Sunday's game when a raccoon emerged and ran through the crowd of cheering fans. Can you imagine this? I think it was the upper. I think it was the upper deck too, JJ.
Yeah, I mean everyone's gonna run. It's a raccoon. They're especially
Yeah.
during the day. They think it's rabid. It was nighttime though, I assume.
Right. I got a little video footage. You kind of see the reaction to it. It says some of the witnesses captured photos and videos showing the raccoon dodging capture attempts and at one point being grabbed by a fan who used his bare hands to detain the animal, which was then placed in a trash bin. Another video shows police attempting to transfer the raccoon from the bin to a cage, but the furry football fan managed to break free of its captors to once again run loose inside the stadium. So the police let it loose. Ain't that great? A Broncos spokesperson said the raccoon was eventually ejected from the stadium safely. Let me show you the video. I'll show you the report, and I'll show you some video of it.
Trending now, the Broncos enjoyed an extra fan in the stands on Sunday.
How you like that scarf there, JJ?
I don't like it at
I
all.
thought you were going to notice that.
2001
But the fans
was a fluke.
probably didn't enjoy it too much. One fan in section 231 sent us this photo of the raccoon escaping. You can see another fan, literally their feet are up in the air, trying to jump out of the way.
No, bitch.
Empower Field has sent us a statement saying, quote, there was a rare occurrence that required animal control
I'm out on this bitch.
During Sunday's game. That is such a funny photo. The raccoon's
That
like,
is-
see ya. And the person's diving
Did
behind
you watch
them.
the game on Sunday? Bring the raccoon back.
Uh-oh. There you go. They say bring the raccoon back.
The girl in the background was cracking up too. That's a good picture.
Yeah. And let me show you some video. I have some actual video of the raccoon doing this thing, running through the stands. Of course, in this day and age, everybody whips out their cameras right away. So I got some video for you. Check this out. I don't think there's any sound to it. But let's roll it. See him on the railing right back here?
Oh my god. Huh. He didn't go
Go,
in
raccoon,
here like
go,
a whole group of
Go,
people.
go.
He's trying to get away from people.
Yeah, one of those people who had left before. They weren't even there, or they left because of this. 'Cause that's a lot of empty seats.
Yeah, for a football game. Yeah, that's true.
So there you go. Another story in the BF Live other news. Or the not so serious news. Well, guys, we kind of took care of the other news, but we are dealing with some serious news. And we're going to have our boy Shawnee, the producer of Replayables, check in probably at 1:30 or so to give us the kind of on-the-ground report, because he's down right there in the middle of it where it's about to touch down in the Florida area. But
Is he safe though?
I'm not 100% sure. I'm hoping we'll get like a kind of update on where he is in comparison to where the storm might hit and if he's got any plans to get out and all that stuff. I asked Shawnee to check in. So, but for more on the storm, let's go to the Bikini Report for more information on this. Take it away, Bikini Report.
Florida's still reeling from the devastation of Hurricane Helene. The Gulf Coast is about to be struck again. Hurricane Milton is expected to make landfall on Wednesday near the Tampa Bay area and might be as strong as a Category 4 when it does. The state spent the weekend preparing for its largest evacuation since Hurricane Irma in 2017. All told, the evacuations should end up affecting hundreds of thousands of people. Rainfall in some places could reach up to 15 inches, and the storm surge for the coastal areas could be up to 12 feet. Be safe out there, folks. Make sure to like and follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you, Bikini Report.
He's one of the hottest ones I've seen so far.
You like that one? All right.
Yeah,
I'm glad you approve. Let's see what everybody's saying. I think he was talking about the news lady in the Colorado report saying we have hotter news lady anchors in Dallas. But that's something I could get into. I could do a whole segment on that, guys, like hot news women. And you see those Latin weather ladies and everything, Scott and JJ. You see that shit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. They're like practically naked. They're like half stripping and everything on those shows. They won the cup 2 years ago also, JJ, so it wasn't a fluke. Talking about the Avalanche.
No, I said 2001, the 2001 Avalanche.
Well,
specific.
he said he's giving you that, but he's saying they also won 2 years ago. He's not giving you that.
They did, and I rooted for them as well.
Cyke is getting the love from Blummel's defense lawyer. Cyke Clyde says they are going to start throwing raccoons on the field like catfish in Nashville. Do anything.
Or rats in Florida. They throw rats in Florida. Octopus in Detroit.
Pickle Dick lets us know that the raccoon was arrested and fined and will be in court on Thursday.
Will be released immediately.
On its own recognizance or something like that. Let's see. Holy, says Blumell's defense lawyer. Pickle Dick is laughing with bulging eyes. Conflicting emotions, says Blumell's defense lawyer. And Cyke says, I've lived in Dallas and Denver, and Dallas wins in the hot girl department. Our friend Cyke Clyde knows. Yeah. And Colorado girls wasn't too bad. Them mountain girls, they had them good, firm bodies and all, because they got that, they got to use that body up. I don't know. They was looking pretty good out there, too, I will remember. Let's see. And okay, folks, so we kind of did the regular news. We did the BF Live other news. We tacked on a little bit of serious news, kind of, with the bikini report at the end. But now it's that time in this program for the miserable news history moment. Hello. All right, but before I get to the miserable news history moment, we got more friends that are joining us. So let's say hello to him. He's my friend and yours. He's from the Great White North. He's the bro you know. It is Sir Bobby Nick of Canada.
Hello, everybody.
There he is.
How you doing?
There he is.
What's up, Bobby?
What's
How you doing, man?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
You're not sweating any hurricane. We got the hurricanes we're worried about here down in the States, but you're not sweating it up there, right?
No, nothing bad like that. Oh man.
You have other natural disasters like forest fires and stuff like that.
In the summertime, yeah, tornadoes once in a while. That's about it for us, Wow, horrible -40 winters sometimes too, though.
Yeah, Bobby. Scott, we're talking, and we were talking about how we just were watching Out of the Coffin, and Scott commented right away about how he missed another show with Bob Levy yesterday on BF.
Yeah. Oh, I brought that up yesterday on No Filter. And
yeah. He said
he was almost crying.
Oh shit. He said he's been kicking himself ever since you told him, Bobby.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, we had a good time. We appreciate Bob for stopping in yesterday. And it was real fun showing him that Perry video that he'd never seen before about Perry yet again going to steal Gino away because Bob Levy is running PCL on Turkish YouTube and all. So a lot of fun. Let's
Scott,
see.
I'm going to have Bob on with me next week if you want to come on with us.
Dude, man, that's a solid thing.
There you go.
Thanks, brother.
Space E75 says Bobby Nick is a Canadian hero with the CA at the end of it. Live Ween says, Cyke, which city has the more BBWs? Bone Loads, our bro, checks in. He is the co-host of Sports Heads and our West Coast correspondent. And he says, Frankie ensures no natural disasters come to Canada. He directs it mostly to third world countries.
That's right. Frankie, our boy.
What's up, Bone Loads? How you doing? Okay. Well, Bobby, I'm glad you're here just in time for our miserable news history moment with Bob Levy. This is where we take you back. Compliments of Cyke Labs. And Bob attempts to read the news from back in the day on the Miserable Men show on the Sirius satellite radio days. You know how this goes. So let's do this. This is from December 23rd in the year of 2007. This is our miserable news history moment. Compliments of Cyke Labs right here on BF Live, taking you back to 2007. And part of the fun, folks, is that you have to type in the chat any misspelled, misunderstood words or mispronounced words that Bob says during this. That's part of the fun. You ready? Here we go. Miserable news history.
A little piece of radio magic.
I love it.
We call Bob's News. Stay here.
I can't wait.
Stay here. The fans want it.
And now it's time for Miserable Men News with your anchorman, Bob Levy.
You're going to love this. Good evening, folks.
That's great.
Nicaragua will hold U.S. Managua, Nicaragua.
How about Managua?
Nicaraguan prosecutors on Wednesday filed an appeal to a country's Supreme Court to overturn the acquittals of U.S. man on charge of killing Nicaraguan girlfriend, blocking efforts to win his release. Eric Bowles, 28 of Nashville, Tennessee, will continue to be held under custody until the appeals process is exhausted, said prosecutor Osolda
That's what he said.
Ibarra. Nicaraguan authorities avoided releasing Volz following a ruling by an appeals court on Monday to overturn his conviction and 30-year prison sentence to the death of Doris Ivania, gymnast, 25.
Gymnast.
The case has struck an emotional chord in Nicaragua, giving the brutality of the crime.
Brutality, JJ.
Oh, just the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that about a black gymnast?
It might have been.
Holy, that's a story coming
To
from.
your defense, in your defense, Nicaragua is hard to say.
Yes. A lot of people say Nicaragua, please.
And there you have it. That was today's miserable news history moment here on the BF Live Other News. We tag it on at the end of the other news or the not so serious news. So that's what wraps up this segment as we get on some other fun stuff here today, right here on the BF Live show, Stream Show 165. Let's get on to some other fun, folks. And we're having it. We're doing it. This is BF Live Stream Show 165, hanging out in the middays with all my friends right here, bro. We're going to have a check-in maybe at the 1:30 hour with our boy Shawnee, the producer of Replayables, to see how he's making out with the weather and how he's preparing for all of this. But that was the BF Live Other News, or the not-so-serious news. So I think everybody enjoyed that. I'd like to throw on some. Oh, let me turn on. Actually, let me turn on. I want to play you a video. Let me know what you think of this, because we were talking about supersonic flight and hypersonic flight and air flight in general. And they say that basically flying is like a bus in the sky now. JJ, have you flown much, buddy, or not?
Oh yeah. I just don't like it.
Yeah, well, this might be one of the reasons you don't like it, buddy. I'm just going to throw out a guess here. I've been pretty lucky, buddy, in that I haven't had many flights with any kind of like passenger uproars or anything. Have you experienced any of that?
No, actually, never.
Yeah, same thing with me, and I don't know how I do it. I'm like, I guess I go on there and I try to keep my karma right. I'm like, look, I just hope this goes as routine as every other flight that goes when I'm not on it, JJ. It's kind of how I look at it, right?
Yeah, I'm terrified of, so I'm so scared that even if something does go down, I'm probably not paying attention. I get terrified.
Yeah, well, let's see what happened on this flight, because, I'm glad that I don't experience this, but let's see what happened on this flight, and let me know if it reminds you of somebody.
Stand back. I am back. Sorry,
Not as hot.
You fucking You're not doing yourself any favours. You're not doing yourself any favours either. So what have don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me. What have I done? What have I done?
What have I done? Don't fucking touch me.
What have I done wrong?
Fucker is not real.
What have I done wrong in this life? I'm out with your face. What have I done wrong in this life? What have I done wrong in this life?
Look at the guy. Look at the guy. He's like, oh no.
That guy was great.
Tom Gully has a theory. He says Clay Dabber before transitioning. What have I done wrong? I haven't do anything wrong. Female Stuttering John says pickle dick.
Thank you, everybody. Hey, wait till you get the bill.
Give a fucking header. Give a fucking header, says man. What's that, Jay?
He said, wait till you get the bill, love.
Yeah, it says it right there. Right, wait till you get the bill, because they're coming for her, folks.
Silly code.
It looks like this happened in Croatia.
Oh, no guns. Oh, no, they have guns on theirs.
Oh, he got guns. Yeah, he got a gun.
Issues there with them. They've not coughed, though.
You can airdrop it every real play.
So there you go. There you have that. You see people saying like, kick her down the steps or kick her down the runway and something like that. What have I done wrong? I didn't do it. I didn't do anything wrong. Everybody had fun. Ivana Ye, Jimenez. Some of them we probably shouldn't be typing in there. Nick Carden, all that stuff. I think I heard an iguana is in there. Wait a minute.
There was 2 iguanas in that one.
Yeah. Fucking header. Space Nerd, I wanted to catch you because Space Nerd jumped in here quietly when we were doing other stuff. And she says, good morning, Bobby. And to that we say, nerd. Good morning to the lovely nerd checking in from the Pacific
Sorry,
Northwest.
I didn't know that, Space Nerd.
That's a nerd thing. I hate people, she says. There you go. That's a good thing. Yeah, so I'm glad, JJ, that's never happened to me on any of my flights, buddy. I've been lucky so far.
Yeah, we both have. Thank God.
I try to keep the karma right. I think if I'm calm, maybe everybody else will act calm or something like that. I don't know, but it seems to work for me.
These days, there's been a lot of problems with airplanes, man. So I am not looking to get on one anytime soon.
Yeah.
Too many problems. Too many problems.
Yep. The lovely space nerd says right back to us. Good morning, guys. Good morning to the lovely nerd. Well, she's here just in time because I think we're about to get into it. I did this. I did this. I did this. I did this. You know what it's time for, guys? It's time for that. What's that?
This.
It's time for this. That's right. It's not only time for this. It's also time for Bobby knows. Cyke Labs.
Cyke.
Yeah, boy, it's time for the Cyke Labs content segment right here on BF Live Stream Show 165. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already as we get into this fun content from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. So let's get into a little bit. I'm going back since Cyke has been on the road, and he's kind of been mostly submitting audio things. I've been going back for his video greatest hits of his face swaps and things and finding some of the cool stuff that he's done. So let me play you one right now. Let's mix two of the things we like chocolate and peanut butter. We like Bob Levy. We like Perry Caravello. What happens when you mix them together? The twisted mind of Cyke Labs. You get this right here. Cyke Labs content on BF Live.
You got a face like that because you're off fucking. Cyke's my friend. David Pinkard writes for $4.99. Thank you for the $4.99. Jim Perry Jim said something about you blowing a guy at Bally's Fitness, and then you got the guy's membership canceled. Why would you do that? I never gave any man a blowjob anywhere. Some guy at Bally's years ago walked by me with cum on his stomach.
What?
As I was walking back to my locker from the shower. Okay. Yeah. As I'm looking at him as he's walking close
Sure, that was
to
an
me,
accident.
I guess to get away. It
Sure he did.
was gross. That's why I
was holding his hat on peanut butter.
I don't know. You never know.
Why, when I get him in trouble, please.
He looks like the penguin.
That Clemenza writes for $4.99. I'm a welder. Period. Jim hired me to weld your guitar to the hood of your Toyota crapola as a battering ram.
Yes, for the demolition derby.
Demolition derby. When's a good time to do it? You're not allowed to touch my car. You're not allowed to touch my guitar. You're not allowed to come to my home. Over and out.
My guitar.
Damn loser. Derry the color blue Randy for $10.
The color blue Randy.
Happy about this.
Derry the color blue.
$10. I'll never understand why Perry continues.
I like
to
when
lie
Bob
about
yells like
blowing
Perry.
Randy.
Coming up.
That
cough.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I never gave a man a blow job. Where now?
He swishes his water around.
God damn it.
Well, JJ, he's fun. Oh, there you go. He keeps the same water bottle. He just keeps adding water to it.
That's not a good idea. You shouldn't be doing that for very long.
Yeah, and he's got like soap bottles that have been in his shower for like decades that he won't change. He just keeps pouring soap in the same shitty bottle with the mold and everything on it. And Tom tells him, I can buy you like new bottles, bro. And no, I like these bottles.
He gets mad, yeah.
Yeah. Tom Gully makes a point. He says, Perry, your stories carry more weight if you're not sporting a camel toe.
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't say it. Tom Gully said it. Yes, that is his famous diaper camel toe at that there, Tom Gully. Perry went on to brag and not tell on him. Waver checks in. What's up, Waver? He says, I too use a shop vac inside. Well, that sucks. Matt says, I bet he wishes that guitar was welded to the car now. Yeah, Matt, I bet he regrets ever letting it go. If we have time, we'll get to a Perry talk segment. We'll talk a little bit about Perry and talk about some of the Amazon guy called him. It's Tom B week. They should be on tonight. Tom B, I think they said Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I'll have to watch tonight and see what happens with Tom B week. He's threatening to put the shower cam in with the new high-def camera and all that stuff. I mean, I guess it's good to refill, but also not for 73 years.
73 years, yeah.
I enjoy a nice moose knuckle, says Donkey Kongington. And Wayra is laughing. All right, well, we got that one, but I'll have more Cyke Labs content for you. But first, these commercial messages. Then back to more Cyke Labs content right here on BF Live as we make our way up to 1:30 here on the East Coast of the United States.
We've seen a series of one-car accidents recently involving rollovers and serious injuries to passengers.
Scott Hoya.
I don't know if it's video games or what, but it's so unfair to, after something like this, to blame people.
Levy Grande.
People in the backseat or say they deserved it. I don't like consoling these parents about what's happened, but I'll do it until it stops. Will you please stop? I'm Scott Hoy.
Bye.
And now back to Cyke Labs content here on BF Live. Scott Hoy. Hoya. All right. Well, we've seen some great face swap video. We've seen a face swap commercial video, but Cyke Labs he's not just 1 or 2 dimensional. He's 3 dimensional. So let's roll some of this. How about it's a musical interlude? This is Bob Levy doing something you've never seen Bob do, or you might not ever see again. Come on, man. Let's have some gin and juice with Bob Levy and turn it up here on BF Live in the midday at 1:16 in the afternoon on the East Coast.
Well, Avalanche jersey.
You see that? He's got the Pens jersey on, bro.
I know. I'm messing with Cyke.
I know. There you go. Okay. Well, he's repping. So let's see what this is about. Bob Dog. Let's get it, y'all. WBFL.
I read you into Power Dog and his Bob for the club.
Stay long. Stay strong.
5 years, only being. Steady long, steady rockiness.
Everybody now.
Yeah. With so much drama in the ALPC, it's kind of hard being a Snoop Deagle Double G, but I somehow, some way, keep coming up with big ass shit like every single day. May I kick a little something for the cheese and make a few games as I race through 2 in the morning and the 40 still jumping cause my mama ain't home. I got bitches in the living room getting it on and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you want me to do? Shit, I got a pocket full of fluffers and my homeboys do too. So turn off the lights and close the doors. But what? We don't learn at home. Gee, so we don't smoke an ounce to this. G's up, hold down, like you motherfuckers bounce to the hood and down the street. Smoke getting down, sipping on peanut. That feels laid back. With my mark on my money and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, so getting in down, sipping on peanut. That feels laid back. With my mark on my money and my now my brand. I got me some soup of gin. Everybody got their cups, but then they chipped in. Now this type of shit happens all the time. You gotta get yours before I gotta get mine. Everything is fine when you listen to the D.O.G. I got the cultivating music that be captivating he who listens to the words that I speak. As I take me a drink to the middle of this meeting, get some back into this bitch named Sadie. She used to be the homeboy's lady, or her bitch haters breeze. When I tell that bitch, please raise the puppies in you titties. Did you get none of these at ease? As I pop with the dog pound, nail the breeze. B.I. up jet rolling down the street, smoking and out.
That's an idea, space nerd.
Laid back with
girl
my
braiding her hair in the beginning.
My money on my line, rolling down the street, smoking and out. Sipping on Gina and Dills, laid back with my money and money on that hand. Later on that day, my homie Dr. Dre came through with a gang that tank for Ray. And upside as Jake Some bubonic chronic that made me choke. Shit, this ain't no joke. I had to back up off of it and sit my cup down. Tango Ray and chronic, yeah, I fucked up now. But it ain't no stopping. I'm still popping. Dre got some bitches from the city of Compton to serve me. Not put a cherry on top. Cause when I bust my nut, I'm raising the vodka cop. Don't get upset, girl, that's just how it goes. I don't love you, hoes, I'm out the door. And now they going down the street. So getting in, sip out on Gina and Jill. Lay back with my mark on my money and my money and my heart. Rolling down the street. So getting in, sip out on Gina and Jill. Lay down with my mind on my money and my money and my heart. Rolling down the street. Smoking in,
there it is. Put Gina on there. That would be perfect. With my mind on my money and my money and my tongue. Holding down the street, smoking in, step out on Gina. Santilos, BX. With my mind on my money and my money on my tongue. WBFL taking you back. Gina and Juice from the Twisted Mind of Cyke
Stuttering
Labs.
John just tweeted, the Duke is experiencing high winds already. Well, that was 40 minutes ago.
Yeah, I saw some people.
From his ass.
Hi-oh. I saw some people putting on social media that the winds were up, posted 112 miles an hour in Cape Coral.
That's crazy.
I saw a report of that already. So, yeah, he might be a knucklehead and everything for leaving, but a lot of people didn't leave, and I hope that everybody's safe through this because there's nothing funny we're going to get out of if somebody actually dies down there.
They should have left. The mayor in Tampa was like, if you don't leave, you'll die.
You can do nothing. Yeah, Deadpool checks in. He says, Snoop Bob, checking in right on time. Deadpool, good afternoon. Happy Wednesday, my friend. Midday, midweek freaks. I like Snoop Bob, but Big Bobby Jesus is better, says Big Baby Jesus. Let's see. Tom Gully says, the Duke needs to worry about the blood surge from the roids. I don't know what he's doing. Blum's defense lawyer says, what do you think about the series that he's not even in Florida? Oh, yes. Some people are speculating that he might not even be in Florida. Guys, I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
If he came up to New York, I'll go check. I live right here. If he's at Mama's house, I'll find out.
Yeah, a lot of you guys might not realize this, but JJ, you're kind of based, you're right in Long Island. You're a Long Island boy, right?
I'm right around the block from Johnny's mama. Hey, Chunkster.
Yeah, like you said it so much that you guys hear like John rumors in the neighborhood because he's still kind of connected through families and stuff, right?
I'm still like when I go to the dog park, I ask people if they know who he is, and then I record them, and I'm collecting enough till I make like a 10-minute video of all those people.
Wow.
And it'll be a good video when it's
and it's
done.
taking you years to find two people that know him, right? Let's say
enough. Yeah, it's taking a while to get enough. Yeah.
There's a link running for Durkee Threads. That's some Levyverse merchandise. If you want to go get your Fugsaw shirt with Bob and Gina or other Levyverse stuff, you can click that link right there. Theory, says Blummels. Any Notorious B.O.B.? Notorious B.O.B. No, we have DMX and we have a Snoop Bob, but I don't know if we have Notorious B.O.B. Hey, the J and JJ's here, says the Chunks. I heard you shouting him out. Do it, JJ. What I said earlier. Yeah. Deadpool, it was all a dream. I used to come inside magazines. What? That's TMI right there. Do a welfare check on Ase, says Space Nerd. The Bronx here checking in, repping right there, says Blummel defense lawyer. Live Ween, you're from Space Nerd. Live Ween says, howdy nerd, driving the dog bus currently. How are you? All right. Sounds good. All right, well, we're not done with this Cyke Labs content segment. We are dead in the middle of as we make our way to 1:30 right here on BF Live. Let's see, I played that. All right, how about this? How about another great piece of face swap video from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs right here? What do you get when you mix Bob Levy and the Trailer Park Boys? You get learnt right here from Cyke Labs.
No, well, don't make a face like that because you're off fucking. Cyke's my friend.
There you go. That is from the Twisted Mind once again of the talented Cyke Labs. LOL, who is this dude? He is from the Trailer Park Boys and got mixed up there. Let's see. Space Nerd said, if I ever do Blummels, I have family, love them, and they're talking in the chat right there. I hope you like that one. Okay, we're still not done with the Cyke Labs content segment here on BF Live as we make our way up to halfway of the show and the piss break. But I think it's time for maybe another musical interlude. You know, Bob is very diverse. He can not only do rap and rock and hip hop, but he can also do, you know it.
Reggae?
Nah, good guess, but this time it's country, and this is Bob Whalen. Ain't that some?
Ain't that some back home buddies in the field, mud on the wheels? Yeah, ain't that some fish? Old Silverado, turn up a two-lane road. Ain't that some C-U-N-T-R-Y? We've been doing since we was young. There's folks out there at T-R-Y this.
Right now.
Ain't that some
WBFL in the afternoon.
Hey, think of what if.
Oh.
I didn't even know what a honey hole with a Zepco and my teens roll and a plaintiff's go and my live. Even this, they say, we ain't got a boxes, but I think I this. I think that's some bad home, but it's in a field, mud on the ways, yeah, ain't that some shit, smoke, Silverado, tearing up a two-lane, right, that's some C-U-N-T-R-Y. We've been doing since we, yeah, there's folks out there, ain't T-R-Y, this, but ain't that, ain't that some, yeah. I true north, due south, the blue cross going down. Just like that said in the song on my old Z71. I know it's cliche to sing Chevrolets, cold beers, and Fridays. That's just the way it is out here. Ain't that some back home, but it's in a field, mud on the list. Yeah, ain't that some bitch, low, Silverado, tearing up a two-lane road. Ain't that some speed? You and your wife, school endorses, blue jay out. There's folks out there, it's the all.
Yeehaw!
Ain't that some, ain't that some, ain't that some, ain't that some. Ain't that some back home, buddies in the field, mud on the wheels, yeah, ain't that some thick, slow, Silverado, turn up a two-mile, Rick, I don't see you went to your watch. We've been doing since Leave J out of folks out there, ain't see our why this. Ain't that some bad home? Ain't that some thick, slow, Silverado.
That's right. Bob is diverse.
You and
Country.
CRY. We'll be doing this to the day we die. There's folks out there and CRY this. Ain't that some? 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 Ain't that some?
WBFL BF Live in the afternoon, taking you up to the 1:30 part of the hour, halfway through a 3-hour live BF Live.
He
That
looks like-
was Bob Whalen.
It looks like Joseph Gordon-Levitt in those pictures.
That's a good pull. That's a good pull. Yeah, Bob, his face fits on lots of things, and that's from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs. Tom Gully says, great work, Cyke. Clyde on all the other stuff. We need to convince Bob to do his hair like that, from the Trailer Park Boys. Tyranny checks in with a $2 super chat. Thank you very much. And it says, BF, drop something in your Discord in the BF Live.
Hope it's not a turd.
Thank you for the chair. Thank you for that, Terry Nee, as I drop in to my Discord Live, and I'll play it right here. And Scott, it looks like it involves you, buddy. Let me see.
Oh my!
Prancing.
Taking a walk.
Prancing.
I made a death
You got to
metal
change it
one
to
with
prancing. You got to change your saying now.
How about now, Terry Nee? Can you find me now? Walking.
There you go. How about that? Let's throw out the challenge to him. Sounds like he took you on it there.
Challenge accepted.
Uh-oh. There you go. All right. I think we need the mystery of the chess boxing with Bob. Shuli's Abel, You God, Shit Cheaterson, Pillar, and BOBBYFRAN. All right. Thanks, Tom Gully from Cyke Live for the compliments. Who is who, Blummels? Clyde, Cyke is amazing, says Terry Nee. Trailer Park Guy, never saw that show, unfortunately, says
Check it out, Blumels. Check it out. It's a good
yeah.
show.
Trailer Park Boys, actually. Trailer Park Boys. It's a really good show. It's Canadian.
Yeah.
I think the gay porn video was Trailer Park Guys, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Trailer Park Guys. Hello, Frisco.
Wait, did you say Trailer Park Guys?
Deadpool is laughing at Cyke. He loves the Cyke Labs stuff. What's on first, says Donkey Kong, and then Mrs. Honeybee checks in, guys.
Buzz, buzz.
Honeybee.
Buzz, Mrs. Honeybee. Good afternoon, Bobby, Fran, and Scott. Deadpool, good to see you. Good to see you, buddy, from our site, Clyde. Did you notice the CUNTRY? Yeah, I think I kind of did notice that. I had to cut out the I get it. Cheers, Deadpool from Donkey Kongington. The Junction says it's good and horrible at the same time. Well, then you know he did it right. You can't spell
like that.
You can't spell country without cunt. Blum's defense lawyer makes a good point. Hello, Bobby Nick from Mrs. Honeybee.
Hello, Mrs. Honeybee. Good to see you.
I need to learn how to use Discord. Well, Blum's defense lawyer, it's not very hard. As a matter of fact, it's easy, as they say as John says. It's so easy, matter of fact, that I'm going to share the 100 Proof Podcasting invite right here in the chat today. This is what's coming right now. And basically, it's like a fancy messenger service, but it's more private. It's all about 100 Proof Podcasting and BF Live and all the shows that we do. So there's the link going into the chat right now. That's for 100 Proof Podcasting. It's 100% free, and you can come hang out in that community with us. Is that Joey C? Whoa, look behind me. Storm's coming. Is there a tutorial on YouTube or something, says Blumels. It's really not. It's not that hard. It's easy, Blumels. It's basically like Messenger with an attitude, right, JJ? Discord?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not a big Discord guy. I mean, I have a Discord account myself, but
yeah, I go on there. It's one of the things I go on. Bobby Nick, I know you kind of use Discord, buddy, right? It's just it's just Messenger with an attitude, right?
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people like to think it's so dangerous, but I mean, it depends on the Discord you go in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're all specialized communities. Like we have a 100 Proof Podcasting community, and then they have a Shuley Network one. There's a Perry Carroll one. There's a Howard Stern one. So yeah, you can choose. If it gets too crazy, you can just leave it. R.I.P. Mr. Levy, says the Dream Man. Blummel says, I will. I heard it's hilarious. I love Canadian comedy. Talking about checking out the Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gaylor Hog Boys says,
and their podcast is good too.
Yeah. All right. Yep. Deadpool's giving Donkey Kongs the love, shouting out donks. Donkey Kongington says TPB is pretty good. The Trailer Park Boys, it is legendary and top notch for Canada shows, says Donkey Kongington. There is the Discord link right there. If you want to practice Blummels, it's absolutely free. You just accept that link, jump in, everybody will say hi to you, and you'll find your way. You'll figure out everything going. It's really not that hard. It's easy. As we continue here, Blummel says, all of my favorite shows use it, so I need to get on board. Well, hopefully this will help you get there. And the Tom Gully Show says, the best Canadian shows are The Kids in the Hall and Due South. Yes. Bobby Nick, being our Canadian, you accept that opinion?
Due South, not so much for me. Kids in the Hall is pretty fucking awesome.
Okay.
SCTV as well. That's another top contender for me.
I love SCTV. That was great. That was to me, that was like a kind of more smartier, edgier kind of Saturday Night Live, if you will.
Yeah.
I really liked SCTV back in those days. And you got John Candy out of that, and Eugene Levy, and a lot of really great actors, and Rick Moranis.
Catherine O'Hara.
Yeah,
Catherine O'Hara, good pool right there. Many of those people came out of SCTV, so I really like me some old SCTV. Tom Gully says, "Oh, we got that one." Deadpool says, "Season 5, fuck yeah." Of Trailer Park Boys, he's recommending. Tom Gully says, "Forgot SCTV," and that's top one. That's the top one, probably. Bobby Nick, good pool there, buddy. This is why I have a Canadian authority here, folks. I can't just accept your opinion on what things are Canadian or not. Well, look, guys, why don't we do this? That was a great, fun Cyke Labs segment. So why don't we do this? We're going to wrap this up because we are halfway through a 3-hour live episode of BF Live, and Scott knows what time it is. That means we're going to need a piss break because we're not going to make it 3 hours without a piss break. So here's what we're going to do. I see we got a friend backstage joining us, so that we're going to take a 2.5-minute piss break. We're going to have our boy Shawnee, the producer of Replayables. He's going to check in right after the piss break with a live storm report, and we're going to find out the odds if Replayables might happen tonight. All that and more after this 2.5-minute piss break. I'll see you on the other side for a lot more fun. Don't go anywhere, folks, because I'm going to be here till at least the 3 o'clock hour, into the 3-ish, we like to say here on BF Live. So I'll see you in 2.5 minutes for more fun on the other side of this piss break on BF Live Stream Show 165.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. oh yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah, yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
That's right. I'm back from touching my pee-pee for the second half of BF Live Stream Show 165. Welcome back, everybody. We got plenty more fun to hang out with and to have fun with and do today here on BF Live. Oh, he's got Breaking Bad. He's a Breaking Bad bathroom break up there. Scott Fitzpatrick is. He's got the blade going on and all that stuff. We're sitting here with our friends JJ Dabbles, Bobby Nick Havens, Sir Bobby of Canada, and the prop master is on his way back from his piss break. But we don't have enough guests on the screen, folks. We're going to bring him in now. He is my bro. He's a great guy. I've been really enjoyed getting to know him. I really respect what he does professionally and all, even though Chris Abels doesn't. But let's see how he's making out with the storm and everything, and let's see the possibilities of replayables happening tonight as we welcome to BF Live, I think for the first time, the producer of Replayables and Conte and Kenny and a lot of other shows. It is Shawnee Boy.
Hey, glad to be here, man.
Shawnee, what's up, buddy?
Shawnee.
Just watching out for the hurricane so far. It's been pretty good. Only a little bit of rain, a little bit of wind here and there, but honestly, it hasn't been too bad so far. But that could change at the drop of a hat.
All right, so tell everybody. You want to dox yourself where you're at or anything, but where are you in relation to Tampa? Are you north, south, east, or west of Tampa, the greater Tampa area, buddy? Or are you right in it? You're south of the greater Tampa area, huh?
So yeah, hard to hit spot.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm loving the set that you got going there, Shawnee. That was like, this is what I brag about when you do this great work. Shawnee makes like cool, creative sets like this one behind you that you may see on Replayables tonight, buddy. So you're saying it's just kind of windy so far? You're not really don't have any storm surge or anything?
Not anything yet. Honestly, I don't even think it's raining right now. It might be just a bit of a mist.
Yeah. So what do you think the probabilities of us having Replayables happen at 8 o'clock tonight on the Levyverse?
It depends on when we get hit by the hurricane, honestly. Like right now, I already have everything set up so we can go at 8 o'clock. But if we get hit by the hurricane, my power goes off. Nothing we can really do at that point.
Oh, boy. All right, well, we're happy to be checking in with you. We hope you stay safe. Terry checks in and says, Shawnee lives in the gay district. Oh, your boy Terry's right on you, Shawnee.
I could take over for him if he can't make it. I could hop in on the fly.
Ha ha! Really? You think you can just beat Shawnee like that, JJ?
No, I didn't say I could beat him. I said if he can't do it, as a backup.
Beat him. Now, well, that's greatly appreciated, buddy. There's been a couple times where Shawnee has had some technical difficulties, and I had to scramble and set up a show on my channel, and we had to like quickly move the crowd over to my page, and even I couldn't even, Shawnee he does his whole programs, and he's got all the videos, he's got all the control there, buddy. So we really rely on Shawnee to do Replayables. Let's see. everybody's checking in. Let's see. Matt checks in and says there will be no PCL tonight. Tom B Week 3 Episode 2 will be on Thursday. Stay tuned to socials for updates. Thank you, Matt. What did you like? Did you get gay with him, Perry?
Shut the fuck up.
What did you do? Thank you for the update for PCL tonight. So there'll be no Wednesday night show, as Tom kind of thought there might be. Donks. Let's see. That isn't Shawnee. That is Shawnee's son here. Wait a minute. How is Shawnee's new house? I don't know how much you want to get into. Everybody kind of knows that watches the show that you kind of moved from where you were living and you're living somewhere else now.
Well, honestly, it's a lot nicer. The Wi-Fi here is definitely better. It's the underground fiber cable. So if we're lucky, that means it'll last longer in a hurricane.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
Shawnee, we got that one. Shawnee lives in the gay district of Key West. Tyranny, you need to take it easy on the water. He is in a gay Ted community, just like Perry's moving to.
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't say it. Dream Man said it. I agree. Oh, Chris Abel just checking in, Shawnee. There he is.
Oh, no.
How many times has he called you or texted you to see if we're going to do the show tonight, Shawnee?
Once.
Okay. Space Nerd says, can you live stream from outside your home? A real feat that would be. A real feat that would be.
Well, I might
John
have to.
did it.
Wow. You'd be like that person with the American flag standing in the middle of the street in the middle of the storm, JJ, right? You know what I'm talking
I
about.
love that video.
Oh, shit. Look at Space Nerd says she knows what's up. The one and only true Dream Man. Scott Fitzpatrick says, I'm picking my spot to drop the monkey question. Ooh, come on. Do it. All right. Shawnee. I believe this is your first time on BF Live ever, brother. I always appreciate all the shows you produce for us on Replayables. I've done plenty of shows with you already, but being on my show, every podcast or every guest gets asked a question from our friend Scott Fitzpatrick. So Scott Fitzpatrick, take it away, buddy.
It's a serious question.
Okay.
Shawnee, if you had a gay monkey on your back, would you leave it there or would you beat it off?
Does sound tempting both ways.
Yeah. Pick one.
I'd beat it off.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. Everybody makes a choice.
Content, baby.
Hey, Scott, Shawnee, I don't know if you know this, my friend, but you are now part of Scott's famous reel. Tell Scott, tell our friend Shawnee how some of the famous people that have answered that question for you.
Bob Levy, BF, Bobby Nick, JJ,
Pat
Chris
Oates.
Abels, Pat Oates, Shirley, you name it.
All the big Joey C, maybe all the biggest
Joey
ones.
C's wife.
Joey C's wife. So there you go, Shawnee. That is the lineage you are now part of by asking that question, my friend.
All the big hitters. Corn.
Corn. Jake Flyer checks in and says no one can replace Shawnee. You got a fan there, Shawnee.
Yeah.
Your boy Jake Flyer checking in. And a lot of times, Shawnee, I think you did like a video game stream like a couple days ago, didn't you? Was it yesterday or the day before?
It was yesterday. It was a 12-hour stream.
And I know you have like great friends like Testicle Tiger will jump in with you, Terry Nee, Space Nerd. What's some other friends that jump over there with you when you're doing that? Did I forget anybody?
Oh, man. Well, my memory's awful, so let me.
Really? I'm the weed smoker here, Shawnee.
I don't know if Shawnee I don't know if Shawnee remembers, but he helped me make the Llama-pede come to life.
Llama-pede?
Llama-pede.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So, yes, one guy. So a lot of times, Shawnee will just get up at night and he'll just get on live. He's trying to build up the hours back on our 100 Proof podcasting channel because we need to reach hours. So Shawnee he'll just go on there and have fun. And then one night, very early on, Scott, you jumped on there with him, and you two were doing like a production kind of collab together, weren't you?
Yeah, it went on for hours. He helped bring the Llama-pede to life.
Yeah, like the talk.
There's going to be a version 2 soon.
It ended up talking about the whole centipede, the human centipede, and somehow it turned into like the llama-pede, if you will. And so that's kind of the twisted fun you might check out if you ever see Shawnee just hanging out on the stream. Go ahead and jump in with him. And so Shawnee's not just here just to say hello and everything to check in, but Shawnee will be doing pretty much like kind of a storm stream later on today, right, buddy?
Yeah. So the first hour of it's kind of going to overlap with this show a little bit, but that's mostly just going to be me setting stuff up.
I'm gonna
So
say, yeah, what the fuck, Shawnee? Like, what the fuck? But go ahead.
look, I mean, I can hold on till 3:00.
Nah, that's okay. We're doing good, man. You
But
do you.
It's just mostly it's gonna be a game stream, but it's gonna have my camera facing outwards towards
All right.
the hurricane, so people can see everything flying by, the cats, the people, the mailboxes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So after BF Live, if you're concerned about Shawnee and you want a show to check in on, and you want somebody that's really on the ground level at the storm, check in with Shawnee, and he's going to turn the camera toward the storm. You'll watch him maybe play some games and just hang out and talk with him. He's going to be doing that at 2:00 East. So after this show, if you're worried about him, you'll be able to check in on him. Matt's getting the fire from Chris Abels. Deadful says, well, if it isn't Sean the Sipper. We got some daytime Shawnee here, Deadful. Jake Fire saying Shawnee is a trooper. Chris Abels is saying. Dream Man bones up from Donkey Kongington. Perry kissed Tom B. And he liked it. Didn't you, Perry? You liked that shit.
Shut the fuck up.
You loved it.
He liked it at that shit.
How dare you, Dave? How dare you, JJ? Nobody touches Shawnee's seat. Oh my goodness, eh?
Jake, you commented on that like 5 minutes ago. Are you still thinking about that?
Well, that's just me. It's me a little behind on the chat there, buddy. Dream Man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Donkey Kongington bones up from Dream Man. Shawnee's clues. Chris fucking Abel says Deadful.
Chris fucking Abel?
Tom Gully says the underground fiber cable. Ooh, riveting, says Tom Gully. That's a bit of a humble brag, isn't it, Tom Gully? I have fiber optic in-ground cable, guys. Lest anyone worry about me.
Well, for the hurricane, it's good.
Calvin Arrest checks in with a generous $2 super chat and says, Shawnee stole my background. Rude people make him chug. That was rude. Please make him chug. Please make him chug, says Calvin Arrest. Oh, Shawnee, are you daytime drinking because you might die in a hurricane? What are you doing there, everybody?
Yeah, I'm starting to party early with some White Claw.
That's a fucking claw. I was going to say, claw is law already in Florida. Well, you know the end must be near. If Shawnee's drinking White Claw. Chris Abel says, Perry and Shawnee are going to be roomies.
Shut the fuck up.
Not allowed. The lovely homie don't play that, a.k.a. Mrs. Abels checks in and says, love my favorite producer, Shawnee. Hey, look at that, Shawnee.
Oh, man.
So Shawnee not only produces replayables for us 2 nights a week, he also does Conte and Kenny also on the Levy-verse. That's on Tuesday nights at 7. And he produces Killing with the Abels. And that happens, let's see, today is Wednesday. So that happens on like Thursday nights and sometimes Saturdays before replayables. Shawnee, is there any other shows I'm missing that you produced, my friend?
Let's see. So Conte and Kenny show, Killing with the Abels, and replayables. I think those are the only 3 at the moment.
Well, there you go. All right. Well, homie loves you. Maybe underground power and cable is the best thing for these natural disaster prone areas. I think, yeah, Space Nerd. Even when the power lines go down my way, I'm like, can't they just put this shit under the ground? Hermer or Lever. Homie getting the love from Chris Abels. They're doing their talk here. Love too, Space Nerd, my girl. It's one thing to like say it, another thing to read it. I love Chris too, says homie don't play that. Chris is the best. Shawnee loves the gay monkey. Homie getting some love. Anthony's getting some love out of the blue. Sean needs a monkey backpack. Terry says Kumi. That would be fun. Oh, look, I think that's a marketing idea for you there, Scott, ain't it?
Yeah,
gay monkey backpacks. Yeah. Genius. Gay monkey backpacks. The Scott Fitzpatrick gay monkey backpack. Space Nerd, your lover. I say, Tom Gully brother from Chris Abels. Hey, Terry Nee from the Homie Don't Play That. Gully Hoya from the lovely Homie Don't Play That. Is Shawnee offering workshops? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Which part in the centipede do you want to be? That's either for Scott or both of you guys, I guess. Scott?
I'm going to be the beginning. I want the beginning. Ain't no way I'm going to be last in line.
Oh, Space Nerd was quick to say she wants the front right there.
Yeah. You don't want to be in the middle.
Gully
Lucky Pierre in the middle.
Part.
You get it coming and going, quite literally.
Lucky Pierre.
We got that one. The front says Space Nerd. The head Dream Man says Chris Abels. Everybody wants to be the front. Exactly, Chris. You want to be first, llama.
Can't all be front.
Brian Kowalczyk says, What's the drink count at the moment, Shawnee?
Good question.
About half of one. This is my first one today.
We're officially at half of a White Claw. Brian Kowalczyk, thanks for checking in on BF Live this afternoon, buddy. Amen, Space Nerd from Chris Abels. That is a fake swigger to you. Fake swigger to you. The Duke of JJ Dabbles Fan Club, PM says, JJ, so glad to see you. How you are the king.
Thank you.
Is that just one of your scrub accounts? I don't know. You don't have to
No, that she lives in Canada too, actually.
Well, how you doing, Duke of the JJ Dabbleverse Fan Club? Cool. Another Canadian checking in. Let's see. Grody, says Brian Kowalczyk. Who's this Shawnee guy? Says Cyke Labs. Look at him, Cyke. It's not even the same Shawnee. He looks a little different during the day, doesn't he? Looks a little different. He's got that fancy set going on. He's drinking White Claw. Look at that.
What flavor White Claw you got there? Blood orange?
Gay.
Strawberry. But I also have mango, ruby grapefruit, and I actually don't know what the last flavor is.
Oh, you got one of those packs with all the flavors in it.
Yeah, I got sent it, so I didn't know what I was getting until like 11 o'clock at night.
Got the Hello
Vince, the lawyer sent it to you?
He got the Hello Frisco multi-pack of White Claw. You going to be watching the storm with Shawnee later on, Vince?
I'd rather look at a big black cock.
Okay. All right. Nerd, yes, says Cyke Labs. Oh, yeah, that's right, Chris Abels from Cyke Labs. Homie, my favorite Dabbleverse wife. Says Cyke Labs. Great Shawnee is going to be tipsy and mouthy by 8 p.m. Let's see. Space Nerd says he will definitely have an attitude, Chris. Tom Gully says he also produces the 3 hours late Killing with the Ables. Yeah, Shawnee, talk about that, because Chris will set a time, but he kind of has to wait for you to get home from work to kind of really start the show, right?
Well, it depends. That's on Fridays or Thursdays, I mean, it's like that. But Saturdays, since I have that day off, it's all Chris there.
Oh, but, it's all Chris.
The 3 hours one definitely was my bad. It was just a really busy day, and I completely forgot about the show.
Well, shit. All right. Produces that one. Chris got the laugh out of Tom Gully's comment about the 3 hours late Killing with the Ables. Space Nerd says, you are getting fluent, BF Live. Yes, I am. I learned it from watching you. Holy cow, Bobby Nick is here too, LOL. Yeah.
Yes, I am.
We don't mess around here on BF Live. We got all the friends checking in. Dream Man is LMAO, which is good. Second Ding Dong, the power couple from Homie Don't Play That. Blum's Defense Lawyer says, I'll take the middle. I'm feeling adventurous. talking about being what position
Bronx,
do you want to be?
You can take it.
In the centipede. Shawnee's going to be necro-filleted tonight. Necro-filleted? Oh, my goodness.
Filleted.
Oh, necro-filleted. Okay. Necro-filleted. All right. Necrophilia, you like that, Scott? Donkey Kongdon says, my daughter had a monkey backpack 3 years ago. It looked pretty gay. So be careful of infringement lawsuits if you start producing your own gay monkey backpacks. Space Nerd says, Brian Kowalczyk, I didn't think at the moment, the ATM, I was thinking, ask them out. That's okay. Here we go. Oh, thanks, homie, from Cyke Labs. Homie, don't play that, says Tom Gully. It's not my fault. Did I do that? It ain't my fault.
I was about to
As to mouth said, oh, we got one. I thought it was a real dog on your lap there for a second, JJ.
No, that's a monkey. It's a gay monkey.
See, JJ has his own product over there. He's got his own gay monkey. White Claw now with Vagisil, says Tom Gully. Doing improve with Vagisil. Shawnee shaved for the hurricane. Is this true, Shawnee? Did you shave for the hurricane, buddy?
Yeah, dude. I'm no more beard, and stash is almost completely gone too. I'm bald.
Holy shit!
Lower half.
You think that's going to save you from the wrath of Chris Abels doing the show tonight, huh?
No, I got the hurricane for that.
Yeah. Chris is laughing at Tom Gully. Space Nerd is having fun with the emojis. Terry, he missed an eyebrow, though, says Cyke Labs. Maybe he'll get that tonight on Replayables. Liz always slows the show down. How dare you, Terry Nee? How dare you? I always say, Shawnee, my description of Killing with the Ables is that watch as Liz tries to tell her favorite true crime story and Chris interrupts her 100 times.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Is that an accurate description of the show there, Shawnee?
100% spot on.
100%. Space Nerd says true, the Tom Gully Show. White Donkey Kongington checks in and says White Claw for telling your friends you're gay without having to tell them you're gay. Yeah. Telling me you're gay without.
Hello, Frisco.
Homie never stays on topic, says Cyke Clyde. Nerd dirt, Space Nerd, says Tom Gully picking up the language. Nice Tom Gully Show. She appreciates you picking up the language. Terry Nee, I think the antifreeze is getting to me, says homie, don't play that. Chris Abel says true, Terry Nee, she interrupts too much. Did you run out of water, homie, don't play that. Space Nerd, Gutterhead, love it, says Brian Kowalczyk. Homie, don't play that, says we never forgot about you, Shawnee. Matt checks in and says, Shawnee, will you be sacrificing an eyebrow to the hurricane gods on replayables tonight so it will spare your life?
Do it.
You can't have that hair blowing in the wind.
More aerodynamic.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Blummel's defense lawyer says, when I was 3, I brushed my teeth with Vagisil. It looked like toothpaste to me. That's right.
Jeez.
Let's see. Said, homie, find the tattoo machine. Oh, we forgot about the tattoo machine, haven't we? We kind of lost track of the tattoo machine, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I bet homie was very happy with that. Blummel's got the freshest breath ever. Yeah, that's right. Haha, Abels from Cyke Labs. Blummel's defense lawyer said, Space Nerd, I had some hydrocortisone cream that I used instead. Ooh, for brushing your teeth up. Not true, BF, not true. He says about interrupting the lovely homie when she's trying to do her true crime show. And Chris sits there. We should drink every time that Chris interrupts her. You be on your ass. Don't make JJ mad. I've seen it, says the Duke of the JJ Labs fan club. What's up, my Nugas? Yeah. From Rob the child molester Saul. Holy shit. There's a screen name for your ass. Oh my God.
I know I have a lot of gay tendencies, but
yeah, well, there's a reason for it.
I was raised by a gay man.
We know. Rob Skull says Chris Abels. Blummels is throwing out the emojis in there. All right. As we keep going with BF Live Stream Show. We got Shawnee joining in. Let's see, we did Cyke Labs and all. How about if we do this, guys? It is Wednesday, and there's a lot of uncertainty in the cosmos, if you will, with this impending storm coming in. So let's see what kind of luck maybe Shawnee has in store for him, or what luck maybe it has in store for you as we do the BF Live Soulful Horoscope readings. So throw your horoscopes in the chat, and I will read them soulfully for BF Live's Soulful Horoscope readings. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soulful Horoscope reading. That's right, I'm over here now. I will play my porn/horoscope music in the background. I will rub my crystal balls. You will throw your signs in the chat, and I will read them to you soulfully, as I do here when we do BF Live's Soulful Horoscope readings. So let me get that porn/horoscope music playing in the background. Some bow chicky wow wow to set the mood here.
Don't rub your balls raw this time, BF.
You're right, Bob. I do. You have noticed me too often rubbing my balls too much. So let's take it easy on me, people. With all these combination, when you want to be on the cusp, I'm going to say maybe we'll do one for free. And if you want the cusp one, maybe you have to super chat. Wink, wink. All right, let's do that. As we get on with it, all of our friends' links are running in the chat, like Durkee Threads for Levyverse merch, or Scott Fitzpatrick. If you want to see when he posts a video of the question that he asked Shawnee today, you can go to Scott Fitzpatrick page. You can also go to In the Lounge with Bobby Nick Havens, or see him on YouTube at Bobby Nick 1978.
That's right.
Terry Nee says, did Shawnee Whoops does know the Abels have been interviewing for producers? Whoa, does Shawnee? JJ's Twitch handle is S5 for fighting. Is that true?
5 for instigating.
Oh, 5 for instigating. Okay.
No.
Is that true?
No.
That's not true. Not true. Terry Nee's getting laughed from Chris Abels. JJ Dabbles is laughing at Tom. JJ says, I actually produce a hockey podcast that has a similar name. Hey, JJ, while you're here, buddy, I don't have your link running in the chat, but tell everybody where they can catch you because hockey season is starting up, buddy. Tell them about your show.
Well, you could do NJD Red Alert. There's also 5 for Fighting podcast and Running with the Devils. Also Devil's Joint.
So there you go. And you were telling me you were going to be doing some like kind of interviewing the players for the Devils and have some like.
I interviewed Tim Peel, a referee, official last week, and I have Stan Fischler, who's like a tri-state area New York Rangers, Islanders, and Devils guy. He's 90 years old. He's been around a long time, so he's my next interview. Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't
Better
hang
hurry.
on.
Better hurry.
You better
on that one.
hurry.
Hurry on
Yeah.
that one.
Sounds
He's
like an
in
expert.
Israel too. It's like so the timing is hard, and he doesn't
Oy.
know how to like work the. That's just it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Why you hawking me? I'm trying to live over here. You're hawking me for interviews when I'm over Israel. What are you doing? What's wrong with you? I got shit going on here. All right. Let's get to them. The first one comes up. Leo for the ladies. Yeah. This is for Space Nerd and for all the lovely Leo ladies in the chat today. I will rub my balls gently this time, as Bobby Nick advised me, and I will read Leo in the BF Live Soulful Horoscope readings. Hey, lovely Leos. Today is an 8. Get nostalgic with old friends, Leo. Enjoy some stories, some photos, and some memories. With Jupiter 4 months retrograde phase, share highlights, appreciations, and acknowledgments, Leo. Review and refocus on social collaborations. As I talk through this, all right. We got Chris Babels checking in for Taurus. Nobody does it like the bull. So let's read it for Chris Abels and all of our Taurus friends here on BF Live's Soulful Horoscope readings. Today is a 9, Taurus. I hope you have a good 9 out of a 10 day. Invent income ideas like getting Shawnee to shave shit. Over 4 months with Jupiter in retrograde, review your finances. Dogma, overindulgence, or hypocrisy get revealed. Find and plug leaks and make profitable plans. Almost getting better. All right. So I hope you have a great day, Taurus. Nobody does it like the bull, says Cyke, and there you go. Since we have a guest here, Shawnee, what is your horoscope sign, my friend?
I'm a Pisces.
Ooh.
A Pisces. All right, so let's go to Pisces for our friend Shawnee, since he's one of our guests today. Pisces, today is a 7 out of 10, Shawnee. So let's see how this bodes with the having the hurricane coming through. It says plan for home improvements. Ooh, I don't know about that. That sucks.
God.
Really?
Does it really say that? It says
It does say plan for home improvement.
Holy shit.
I'm not.
They probably put that there because they knew a hurricane was coming, and a lot of people in Florida would read this horoscope.
Hey, I rub my balls for a reason over here. It does say plan for home improvements. It says Jupiter's retrograde encourages nesting for 4 months. Initiate action after February. Holy shit. Sounds like it's telling you to hibernate, Shawnee. Organize ideas and review your priorities and reconsider your domestic routines.
Hey, let's do a Libra.
All right, we'll get down to it. Taurus takes care for you guys. So we already took care of Taurus for the lovely Mrs. Cyke. Space Nerd checks in and says, Sean Schultz, you actually look pretty handsome and not a scruff without your beard. You can probably do better than Chi-Chu now. Chi-Chu World Order. And New Girl checks in and says, yes, Space Nerd, he can. What's up, New Girl? Boy, a New Girl from Space Nerd. Sean Schultz checks in and says, Space Nerd, thanks. I've been working on my beach bod. Oh, my goodness. The Duke of the JJ Dabbles fan club says an audience member should earn the privilege of rubbing your balls. Good point. Good point. I like that. I'm going to take that under advisement. Donkey Kongington checks in and says, homie, if you drink enough antifreeze, you get to ride an elephant around the yard for hours and hours. That's what happened when I did it at the age of 6. Holy shit. White Claws are okay mixers for whiskey, like a 7 and 7 with an extra kick. What do you think about that, Shawnee? Because you like a Maker's Mark and you're not scared of whiskey.
I don't know if I have whiskey over here, but I can try it. I got plenty of White Claw. And seeing how I got a shelf full of liquor, I can probably find whiskey in there somewhere.
Yeah, Shawnee's not scared of mixing the liquor. You famously mix like Maker's Mark and vodka and whatever the fuck you're drinking when you do replayables. You ain't right. I'll pop your top then, Shawnee.
Pop it.
Donkey Kong says, homie says, donkey sounds like something I should do during llama time.
Donkey punch.
But Cyke Labs reminds us that the Penguins are versus the Rangers today for our hockey fans in the chat. Isn't there a band called Five for Fighting? Yeah, and I thought that too. I thought
There
that
is.
too. JJ, what did you think about such a non-aggressive band taking the name of Five for Fighting, right?
When I heard the song, whatever song that was that came out first,
Right. Yeah.
And I didn't know the name of the band. I was like, wow, this band, I don't like them. They don't suck. They're a good band, but I don't like that kind of music. Then I heard the name. I'm like, damn, man. Like, why couldn't a good band, like a metal band, have
A
that
metal band should have 5 for fighting. Yeah, it should be like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, 5 for fighting. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, should be something like that.
That band should be Five Finger Death Punch because that band sucks.
I feel you on that one. Yeah, they're not. I don't know. They're just okay. You know, it's like they're trying to mimic rock and roll or something. If you will.
Yes. Right.
Chris Abel is getting the last from giving the last to Donkey. Duke of the JJ Dabble fan club says Tim Peel was a great interview, and I don't even watch hockey.
Thank you.
That's a great compliment for you. Donkey sounds like something everyone should do at least twice. Hey, yes, Blumble, says JJ Dabbles. Chris says JJ Dabbles, can you interview a Hanson brother?
I would love that. That'd be great.
Bop to
You know, Massapequa, where Stuttering John grew up, their hockey team was the Chiefs that wore those same jerseys.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Johnny H checks in and he thinks that Israel's going to win the playoffs. Maybe. It's a whole different game though over there. Whole different game over there. Waver says, did you say legal ladies? I was just listening, LOL. They're all legal. Tyranny says, do Shawnee's Witch Scope last one? Do Shawnee's Witch Scope last one? Okay. Johnny, not Witch Scope, Horoscope, you knucklehead. Johnny A and Waver and New Girl Hoya from Chris Abels. We got JJ Dabble checking in with Libra. All right. That's the next one I get to. So that's the next one I'm doing here on BF Live Soulful Horoscope Readings. This is for JJ Dabbles and all of our Libra friends in the chat. I'll let you know that today is a 7 out of 10, JJ, so I hope you're having one, buddy. You should reconsider educational or travel plans. Refine the itinerary over the next 4 months with Jupiter in retrograde, of course. Reserve your tickets and launch adventures after February. Wow,
February
man.
too, Spawny. We got to watch out for February. I'm not flying anywhere though. We already talked about that.
Well, bro, I like how it talks about don't do nothing to February, and I always say I feel like that I should be like hibernating, buddy. There's something about like when the fall and the winter comes, I feel like shutting down, like I shouldn't be doing anything until February. So I'm kind of feeling these remarks.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Let's see. Cyke and Ding from Space Nerd. How about Waver checks in, says, oh, Leo. Oh, Leo. Oh. Well, this is for my friend Waver and all the Leos in the chat. Did I not do Leo for the lovely Leos? I did Leo. I'll do it one more time for Waver. All right, Leo, this is for you. You have an 8 today, Leo. Get nostalgic with your old friends, Waver. Enjoy some stories, photos, and memories with Jupiter 4-month retrograde phase. Share highlights, appreciations, and acknowledgments, and review and refocus social collaborations for our friend Waver one more time. Salute Chris Abels from Waver. Donkey says, make sure it's the green kind, homie. You a Leo Waver? We got another Leo in here, Space Nerd. Hoya Chris from Johnny A. Can you do Shawnee's weather scope? I can't do that one, Chris. Let's see. Boom, says Chris Abels. Did we do Pisces? Would Pisces would be nice? Let's do Pisces then. All right. This is for our Pisces friends in the chat today. Duke of the JJ Dabble Dabble's fan club, I should say. All right, today is a 7. So plan for home improvements. Oh, we did that one. I'm doing them twice again. I'm forgetting which ones I'm reading. All right. I'm not sure of the amount. I drank straight out of the Texaco bottle, black with a star on it. Man, you check. Shawnee told me his sign is feces. Is that true, Shawnee? Is your sign feces and not Pisces?
I think he's thinking of Joe Thesis.
Maybe. You really did, Donkey Grody. Candy corn. Wait a minute. That's a little early, Deadfool, but you know I'm a candy corn fan, so. Oh, Capricorn. I got you. All right. Well, this is for my friend Deadfool and all of the Capricorns joining us in the chat on BF Live today. Capricorn coming up. Oh, Deadfool, I hope you're having a day better than this. It says today is a 6 out of 10, my friend. For all my Capricorn friends, it asks that you rest and recharge to avoid burnout, Deadfool. That sounds like something you should do. Over the next 4 months, during Jupiter's retrograde, revise physical and health practices, reduce your stress with soothing music, and reconnect with nature. There you go. That's crappy corn for Deadfool and all of the Capricorns. Hey, Space Nerd. Sagittarius, I think. Whoop. I know who is a Sagittarius, but he goes by Vegetarius here because it's not a sign, but it should be, and it is here on BF Live. So this is Sagittarius for all of our Sagittarius friends in the chat today. Sagittarius, I will let you know that today is an 8 for you. It says that you shift responsibilities, invent new possibilities in a partnership with Jupiter in retrograde, of course. Revise your collaborative efforts over the next 4 months. Plan together for action after mid-February. I'm telling you, man, our horoscopes are telling all of us to just chill out and don't even mess with life until February, JJ. What do you think about that, buddy?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't believe in horoscopes. I think they're a scam. I know they're a scam. So,
Okay, so thanks for helping with this bit.
Oh, man.
Yeah, buddy, that's okay. I know a lot of people have different thoughts on horoscopes. What I find interesting, JJ, is that more often than not, at least 1 or 2 people will say that we've really hit on something here. And some of the personality traits that go along with the signs, I believe, are very true.
Well, that's because they're so vague that they fit almost anyone. They've done tests on these things. You should watch it. I'll send you a video that'll show you how they do these things.
All right, well, keep shitting on it while I try to talk my way out of it. Okay, no, that's fine, boss. And sometimes like the personality traits, like it'll attribute certain things to my sign, like Virgo, that I think are very true. I know you hear people say that like, oh, Scorpios are crazy or Geminis are crazy. I think some of the personality traits might be true, even though the daily horoscope might not always be.
Okay, that's different. Yeah, so I was talking about daily horoscope.
Yeah,
right.
Okay. Yeah, yes, there is a lot of vagary in the horoscopes, and some of them sound very similar. But I think the personality
I have Libra
traits.
So yeah, you're right. Yeah,
that's all I was getting at. No shit, y'all. Antifreeze is delicious, says Donkey Kongington. Shawnee with a visitor for a second. Did you have a visitor for a second? Is that true? I didn't notice that, Tom Gully.
Yeah, I had a face pop up in the background for a second.
He's paying much attention while I'm producing the show.
Oh, man.
So, all right. Let's see. Chichu World Order always says Chris Abels. He's not giving up on him. Terry says, Jesus just visited Shawnee foretelling. Oh, there you go. Jesus just visited Shawnee, and it's foretelling. Donkey Kong says it's antifreeze. He's still going on the antifreeze kick in the chat. He says it's sweet, and it tastes just like you'd imagine. Green should taste sweet. Sugar water purple, sugar water green. It's too sweet for me, donks, about the antifreeze. Delicious, says Donkey Kongington. Well, that explains a lot about Donkey Kongington and some of the things that he might say and do in our chat here. Drink antifreeze. Shawnee is going to drink Colt 45 tonight, says Chris Abels. Donkey Kongington says, I got to go check the antifreeze in my truck. Be right back. Sounds like you're getting thirsty again. Rob the Child, you're my favorite audience member. Cyke Clyde agrees much with us and says 5-finger death punch sucks now too, though.
Yeah, always
always did. Donkey Kongington getting the laughs from Chris Abels. Cyke is getting the shout out love and the laughs from Donkey Kongington. Deadpool says, if you're not subscribed to YouTube /@JJ Dabbles, what are you doing? What are you even doing over here?
Deadpool. I appreciate that.
That's right. Check out JJ Dabbles' page.
It's a great video that I just put up. Check it out.
Yeah, and JJ Dabbles also does he puts out a lot of John videos, a lot of face swap videos, Devil's Joint stuff. You can find all kind of mix of stuff on JJ Dabbles' page. Jersey, please. That's not a horoscope. The Angry Iguana says, I tasted blood in Chris Abels' urine. Probably should see a doctor. What in the fuck is Chris Abels? Man, you're getting some medical advice. Wow, he detected blood in it. Jesus. Chris, it's funny, but I'm dead serious, says Donkey Kongington. I don't doubt that you're lying one bit, Donkey, when you say that you drank antifreeze. Space Nerd says, Blumels, you are so right. Also, they are pretty handsome. Chris Abel says, love hockey, the Chiefs. Blumels Defense Lawyer says, yeah, they're easy on the eyes, and I'll give you that. Angry Iguana says, damn you. Chris Abel says, Angry Iguana, damn you. Space Nerd says, how does Iguana always find you, Chris? He's always trying to dodge that piss, so he's always following Chris around, making sure he don't stop. So Chunkster says, oh, the Hanson brothers. I forgot about slot cars.
Slot cars.
Oh, I guess Chad Zumach has already lost power.
Did he?
Florida.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit the laugh track, but that's not even funny, Bobby. Nick, I
Yeah,
can't even
I know.
joke about that shit.
Yeah.
He's a mud shark. He'll be fine. He's a shark. He'll be fine.
Bobby Nick, I saw earlier this morning that he was on social media asking like people that live down here their whole lives longer than him, like, what should I do? He was literally asking for like what he should do, buddy.
Jesus.
They haven't been hit like that in that area in a long time, right?
They're expecting one. They're the 100-year storm, as they always say. They say because Tampa's area that if they ever get one of the storms, it might be one of the biggest natural disasters to ever hit Florida if it hits directly over Tampa.
Is
right,
it because
Bob?
it because it just grew right in the Gulf and it doesn't get a chance to slow down a little bit on it just hits right away? Is that why?
I'm not a meteorologist and I don't play one here, but I'm going to assume
You
it
look
has
like
some.
you look like one.
Oh, maybe I sound like one sometimes to you. All right, and now with the weather, but sometimes I think obviously they're at a lower sea level and all, and they kind of have that whole bay up there. If they get that proper storm surge, I think it'll just keep going up in there. So yeah,
And it's sitting at a Cat 5, is it not?
I believe it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. Has it been downgraded yet, Shawnee? Have you heard about what category it's in?
At the moment, it's at a 4, and it's apparently supposed to hit us at a 4 too. So
hit
it's
at a
not going to
4?
be nice.
That was 4
That's
cats right
bad.
there.
But yeah, it's supposed to hit Tampa like almost dead on.
Oh, fuck me.
So that's why we're hanging on tight, and you can check in later. Oh, Shawnee, I don't want you to be late for your thing, buddy. If you want
Wishing you the best over
if
there.
you want to roll
Shorty.
out and start it or whatever. I noticed the time of day.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even paying attention at the time. Yeah, I'll see you guys tonight then.
All right, so let's get Shawnee in here. Let's get a proper goodbye and everything, Shawnee. Okay, bro. So obviously we hope that you make it through the storm okay. Shawnee is our multi-talented producer of Replayables and a lot of other shows. We appreciate you, bro. And so you're gonna be on like after BF Live, like so people can check in with you and see what you're actually going through, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna set up my camera so it watches outside my window. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit, but I'm not seeing any rain at the moment. But hurricane's going to be hitting us, or starting to hit us here in a couple hours, I imagine. So it's going to be
good luck, brother. Like seriously.
Yeah, we all wish you luck and well and everything. And
we're playing for you.
We will
Honestly,
be. Yes, go ahead.
Stay away from the windows. I would stay away from the windows.
Yeah,
And the
Be
walls.
safe, brother.
Well, I mean, this is the only window in the house that's not like boarded up or has any protection. Besides, like I guess, like the whatever you call these things, like wooden blinds, I guess. But yeah. So the hurricane's gonna hit us in a couple hours, but I'm hoping that the power and the Wi-Fi doesn't go out, and if that happens, we'll still have replayables for tonight.
All right, so we're going to be checking in with Shawnee. If you want to check in with him live and see if he, minute to minute, if he's actually surviving and what the chances are of watching Replayables tonight. But obviously your safety is number one there, Shawnee. So we hope you get through. If we have to do Replayables in another night, that's fine, bro. The biggest thing is that you and your family stay safe, brother. So thank you for joining us, Shawnee, the producer of Replayables. He's going to be starting up a live on 100 Proof Podcasting channel. That's the Chris Abels podcasting channel right here on YouTube. 100 Proof Podcasting. Thank you, Shawnee, for joining us today.
Glad to be here, man.
All right, bro.
Cheers.
Take care, brother. See you. And that was Shawnee, boy.
Oh man,
Hope he's all right down there.
Yeah, I feel so bad for all these people. Like I didn't know anybody in Florida, but since I've became a podcaster, now I know Joey C, JVX, fucking Wendy,
Wendy,
Johnny,
Chad,
Zuma,
John.
yeah. All
Shout
these
out
guys.
to the lovely producer Jenna and Joe. Producer Joe and Jenna, they're also based in Florida. Although they say they're further up north, but I don't think there's any guarantee of where this thing is going to land or not, JJ.
Yeah, it's gonna just pummel most of the coast in general.
Yeah, I think you could
Right?
if you get hit with it or you get those bands, you get hit with those bands as it's swirling and all. It can be bad. So
Right.
everybody be safe down in Florida as we continue with BF Live's Soulful Horoscope readings. Let's go up here, and I had one I was going to leave off on. So let's go to Josh in Tennessee for Aquarius, please. This is for Josh in Tennessee, and all the Aquarius is joining us here for BF Live's Soulful Horoscope readings. Hey, Aquarius, today is an 8. Abandon your outdated ideas, Aquarius. Add passion and romance and fun to your schedule. Practice tricks over the next 4 months. with Jupiter in retrograde, of course, and prioritize what and who you love. Aquarius. There's yours. So nice. We say it twice, says the Dream Man. Space Nerd said, I love the winter hawks.
What are the winter hawks?
The winter hawks. I don't know if Scott and Bobby Nick, were you here when No, Scott, you weren't here the last time JJ was here, were you?
No, I missed that one also.
We were talking about you see how it says the Winter Hawks. We were talking about all things hockey, and a memory came back to us about Richard Christie when he would call the hockey shows and talk about I love the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks. Any chance you can find that real quick, JJ, and I'll play it?
He's my
favorite. You found that so quick last time, buddy.
Yeah.
Let's see if JJ can find that, and we can have fun reliving that again. The Blackhawks are funny. Space Nerd said, JJ says, Space Nerd, I love the Winter Hawk, the Winter Hawks movie. Waiver says, BF Live, Bobby, and crew are the best. Thanks for showing up. Thanks, Waiver. A great positive dude. I can pick up on your positivity in the chat, and I certainly picked up on your positivity when I met you live up at DabbleCon, my friend. Nice, bro. Capricorn for Deadful and I Please. We took care of Crappy Corn, Candy Corn. The Winter Hawks is a pretty cool name, says Blummels. Have you been to a Kraken game? JJ Dabbles asked Nerd. Have you been to a Kraken game? I'm currently sitting under 10 photos of a hockey stick. My friend is a huge hockey fan. Waver's laughing. OG was a real player. Golden throat. The Angry Iguana says blood probably comes from untreated urinary tract infections. Wow. The Angry Ghana is dispensing medical advice now. Yeah, so we talked about back in the day, Scott, when Richard Christie would call in and ask about the Blackhawks, and JJ hadn't heard it. So let's have fun with this again, reliving this, and for people that didn't hear it the first time.
I moved it forward a little bit just to go straight to the call and skip Howard talking.
That's fine, buddy.
Guys. Hello. Hey.
Hey.
You were online.
Did you guys last night watch the Chicago Blackhawks game?
No, we did not.
Remember this,
Yeah,
Scott?
the Blackhawks did awesome. They beat the Lightning. I think the Blackhawks are going to go all the way this year.
How old is Richard? And he was so happy. I mean, he was like a little kid in a candy store. Yeah, Christmas.
From Chicago.
What do you do for a living? Are you a coach or what do you do?
I was a coach. I'm an electrician now, but when I've had a rough day, I just come home and my apartment's decked out in all Blackhawks stuff. And I've just been a fan of Blackhawks, since I was a kid. I just, Blackhawks make me really happy.
Your tribe is the Blackhawks. Why do you love the Blackhawks so much?
Well, being from Chicago and just always being around the Blackhawks. I've been surrounded by Blackhawks all my life. Blackhawks just make me really happy.
You are the Blackhawks.
The Blackhawks are you. That's right. Well, are you a fan of the Blackhawks?
I'm a Rangers fan, personally. Thanks for calling. Appreciate it.
Okay, Blackhawks are huge this year, so.
They are. Well, we'll be rooting for you.
Go Blackhawks. Go.
Okay.
There you go. Thank you, JJ. Oh, my God. Remember that, Scott?
I don't remember that particular one. I've heard a lot of it,
I don't either.
Wow. JJ didn't remember it either. Well,
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, my goodness. I love that. When he called about the Blackhawks, Widow Killer says Perry's favorite hockey team. Whoop.
Those guys went for so long without not realizing that. I can't believe that they didn't catch on to that, those guys.
I don't know that they actually ever did.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
I got a crack in my ass, says Donkey Kongington. I get it, cracking. Let's see. We have some other comments coming in here. Rob the Child Molester Saul says, you guys look like a bunch of schoolgirls reading horoscopes. I will have you know, Rob, that people love this segment here of BF Live, and they demand it, damn it. So hang in there, Rob. As we continue, what's your horoscope, Rob? I will read yours, perhaps. Bobby Nick Havens, did we read Sagittarius already, my friend? I think I did.
I don't know. Did you?
Let's see. I believe I did. I believe I did, but I'll read it one more time because we had somebody ask for it early. So this is for Bobby Nick again and all the Sagittarius/Sagittarius here in the chat. Shift your responsibilities, Sagittarius. Invent new possibilities in a partnership. With Jupiter in retrograde, revise your collaborative efforts over the next 4 months and plan together for action after mid-February. All right, let's get.
What's my number? What's my number?
Oh, your number? It's an 8, Bobby Nick. How you
An
feeling
8.
today? It's an 8 out of 10, buddy.
That's not too bad.
I hope you're having a great day, buddy. All right. Let's see. Now,
February, though, Bobby. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, February. I don't know.
We're all in trouble.
Everybody with the February, man. Now let's before Brian has to push his erection into Scotty any more than he already is.
Sure.
Let me read Cancer for them, guys, because Brian Clowder always shows up very anxious, if you will, to read his Cancer horoscope. So let's read that now. Today is a 7, Scott and Brian. Share support with your partner. Oh, shit. He's right behind you, Scott. What it doesn't say, what are your common roots with generous listening? Share a deeper connection over the next 4 months with Jupiter in retrograde. Now that one, that's a vague one there, JJ.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I think I've done Cancer.
Very vague.
I think I've done. We did yours, right, JJ? We hit yours.
Yes.
We
Libra.
hit yours.
Thank
we
you.
hit Sagittarius, but no one ever asked for Virgo, so I'm going to read it for my damn self. And I will let you know that I'm having a 7 today. It feels pretty good today. I got to say it was a good day. Reorient your professional path. Let's see. I got oriented. Do you love what you're doing? Fuck yeah, I love what I'm doing. Are you shitting me? Every day I love what I'm doing. Hanging out with the chat family. I'm reorienting myself over here. What do you know about that?
Nothing about February.
Let's see. Let me continue.
What is Scott eating?
Hope it's not pink.
Thank you, man.
Wait a minute. You got a man standing behind you with man goo on your face, Scott. I don't know.
I almost had
I don't know.
I think he ate a man Twinkie, guys. I don't know.
Delicious.
It was a man Twinkie. You ate Brian's Twinkie, you son of a bitch. All right. Well, I'm going to continue to read mine. Do you love what you're doing? Question mark. Yes, I do love what I'm doing. Revise my career plans. Nope, not a chance. With Jupiter in retrograde for 4 months. There it is. Organize for new possibilities. Oh, yeah, get back, Brian, you son of a bitch. Pisces. All right. Well, even if I read it for you, even if I read Pisces, I'm going to read it again for our new friend, Rob, the child molester Saul.
I know I have a lot of gay tendencies, but
All right, let's read that for you. Today is a 7, Pisces. Plan for your home improvements, much like our boy Shawnee. Maybe you're in the storm zone too there, Rob, so be careful. Jupiter's retrograde encourages nesting for 4 months, aka hibernating, which is what my body wants to do. Initiate some action in February. Organize your ideas and review your priorities, Pisces, and reconsider your domestic routines. Yeah.
Right.
Donkey Kongington, it is true. I do love the Black Hawks. Black Hawks, I think I said that right. All right. You're not wrong there, Donkey Kongington. Tom Gully says, Terry Nee, what's your sign again? And what's your age again? Your age again. What's your sign again? Eating or wearing, says Tom Gully Show. Terry Nee's sign is village people. Is that true? Well, here we go.
hello, Frisco.
Perry, it's village people, huh? Let me see what I got for that.
February is ice fishing season.
Huh.
Is it?
Is that true?
I don't know. I just read it in the chat. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay, buddy. You actually helped me stretch out because I'm looking for something.
Okay.
That is quite all right.
Yeah, isn't ice fishing all like winter up in Canada? Like, isn't ice fishing a big thing throughout like almost all year?
I'm sure it is. You know, I've never
I don't see you dancing. I just see you standing there like a dunce. See, Perry, this is the part of the song where you got to be doing the letters.
I don't know the fucking letters.
Well, dude,
There you go.
I don't know the fucking letters.
I know the fucking. You know, he doesn't know the letters to YMCA. JJ, isn't that brilliant?
I love that.
Now that was hot, says JJ. Says your fan club. Who doesn't enjoy Black Hawks on occasion? Matt is laughing, which is good. February is ice fishing season, Rob. Josh in Tennessee says it's ironic that February is the month of the Black Hawks. True Josh in Tennessee. The end of December to the end of February. Yeah, we might as well just hibernate based on what we read on our horoscope today. Pacey75 says Perry is great. Donkey Kongton says, I was so mad when we got my kindergarten orientation and there wasn't one Chinaman there.
Damn it.
I get it, because you were supposed to be orientated.
Oriental.
That happened to me at my old job, guys. There was an Asian guy who came to work at my place of employment, and I was asked by my supervisor. He says, "Hey, Bob, after lunch, why don't you take this guy and go orient him to our building?" I'm like, "Isn't he already oriented enough?" Hi-ho. There you go. That's what I said to him. Perry is great. Let's see. We got that orientation one. We got the whoa.
He's froze, right?
Yeah, I think so. Definitely not a dunk when he dances.
I got moves like stagger, Duke. You don't even know. Moves like stagger. Just get me some drinking. I got them moves.
Maroon 5. Wow.
Hi-oh. Terry Nee, Taurus. Did we do? I think we read Taurus for Chris Abels and all the Tauruses. Blummel says he's a good sport. I need to start watching his show. Yeah, it's fun, man. And Blummels, what you will find, it's about community. It's about chat family. A lot of the vibe that you get in this chat family, you'll get the similar vibe over in the Perry chat family. See what I did there, Terry, says Tom Gully Show. Glad Tom Gully is hanging out with us today in the chat.
Hey, Bobby, I got a call from my doctor, so I'm going to mute myself. I'll be right back.
All right, but I'll pull you out real quick, and I'll notice you when you come back. Thanks, JJ. Boo that man, says Terry Nee. All right. I think we got all the horoscopes in, guys. I fit in Virgo for myself. We read all of them, so why don't I put a bow on this son of a bitch, and we get on some other fun stuff here for what we said the last half hour of BF Live, but that was Wednesday's Soulful Horoscope Readings. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soulful Horoscope Readings. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Sounds good to me. Tired of the negativity, says Blummels. Absolutely. Rob checks in and says, Rob the Child Master Salt says, you guys are all right. I like your show. Well, thank you, Rob. I'm glad you came around. Welcome to the BF Live chat family, my friend. Turn on accept gifted memberships because a lot of these generous people will throw you out one. Says Juggalette Jen. You know what? I want to say, let me make sure I got all these super chats because I might have missed out on some when I was taking breaks and stuff like this. So let me make sure Terry Neve, thank you for the $2. 2 joins. I think I missed one of yours that says the grassy high was crap and it starred Drake back in the day.
Yeah, it did.
That's right. The rapper Drake famously started on Degrassi High up in Canada, right, Bobby Nick?
Yeah.
The rapper Drake. Blame Canada is what I say to that one. 2 joints.
That was like the second version though of that show.
Was that so?
There was one in like the 80s that Drake had nothing to do with.
Let me turn my porn / horoscope music off here as we get on the other fun stuff. I want to also thank Kel Nerez who he made the comment. I think I read this one. Shawnee stole my background. Rude, please make him chug. And 2 joints just checked in with one, so let me put that up, saying great vibes to start the day with. Your friend and host, that's me. Thank you, 2 joints. Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys. Chris Abel says, I didn't realize the doctor will tell you have AIDS over the phone, JJ. Well, that's why I took him off screen, Chris. Abel's brother from 2 joints. Boo that Canada, says Terry Nee. Tom Gully says, actually, I really liked the Canadian show called ENG back in the day. Eng? You familiar with that one, Bobby Nick?
I don't think I am.
Oh, wow. Well, Tom Gully seems to be familiar with it. 2 joins is getting a salute from Chris Abels. Blummel says, red green always cracks you up. All right.
I like red green.
What's red green? Explain.
He's like a old dude who.
Oh yeah,
he likes to fix things up and shit.
with duct
Really?
tape.
Yeah.
Oh, with duct tape? He's one of
It's
those
like
guys, Scott?
It's like a hunter's lodge.
Yeah.
Takes place in a hunter's lodge community. All guys.
Sounds very Canadian.
Yes.
How did you get turned onto it, Scott, being not
You know,
Canadian?
Whenever I started smoking the devil's lettuce on a regular basis, you know how you got certain shows that just click with you just right, you know?
Sure.
And red green at the beginning of my doing that. Red green is one of my watches.
Well, 2 Joints indicates, is this true, Bobby Nick, that Red Green is Tom Green's father?
No, not true at all. But
okay,
it would make sense if that was true.
He almost knows that it's a Canadian comedy show. Duke of JJ Dabble's fan club says Canadian anything rocks. Tom Gully lets us know that ENG is a Canadian television drama following the staff of a fictional Toronto television news station. The show aired on CTV from 1989 to 1994.
You know what? I think now that he's saying that, it's kind of flashing back in my head. Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like a WKRP, but for TV. I see you backstage coming in. I think he's back. He's ready. JJ's back. Yes, who's back.
Thank you.
All right. Canada's Tool Man, says Terry Nee. It sounds like the boys knew what you were talking about.
Yep. He wrote a newspaper article too, though, like a weekly thing. Red Green.
I think Rob the Child Master Saul says, I live in northern, maybe it says maybe he meant Vermont. I don't know. Red Green.
Ontario?
Oh, Ontario. Yes. Red Green is the shit. Thank you. Canada's Tim Allen.
Yeah, pretty much.
Widow Killer said Terrence and Phillip is a great Canada show. Yes, they are. Terrence and Phillip. Hey, buddy, don't call me pal. Hey, pal, don't call me buddy. Buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, I'm not your pal, buddy. I'm not your buddy, pal. Hey, don't call me buddy.
Yo, I have the box set of SCTV. I had it yesterday right here, and when we were talking about it earlier, I was like,
Really?
"Oh, it's right here. Let me grab it." And I cannot find it still. I'm so
Did
pissed.
you hate that? And now you're going to run into it every minute of your life after this show goes off today. You're going to
Yeah,
make
it's always right here.
Devils, JD Dabble says 2 joints. Donkey Kong says, does anyone here know how to calibrate an infrared thermometer? Question. I just bought a new one and it says my balls are 91 degrees. That just doesn't seem right. Plummel says the kids in the hall and green were my go-to smoking entertainment, as what Scott was touching on right there.
Kids in the Hall, Brain Candy. The movie Brain Candy was
Candy was amazing.
Okay. I always liked Half Baked for that. That's one of my I used to do the Cheech and Chong movies back in the day for my high movies. And then you go to Half Baked. That's kind of the one that kind of sticks out now. But yeah, what other high movies we could think about? Dazed and Confused. I guess that was kind of a high movie.
When Conan O'Brien was in New York, he had Dave Chappelle on when Half Baked was coming out.
Yeah.
And me and my friends were in the front row, and we all had sunglasses on because we were, we smoked. And
Right.
They set up a skit. It was on the show live where they brought us cookies and brought the cookies to the front row and gave us cookies on the show. We just got out of high school.
That's awesome, man. I love me some Conan. That sounds like a good time, man. So they kind of pegged you guys at like, these guys are definitely high. All we got to do is put some snacks out there and we'll have like a segment out of this, right?
And they did that. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Yeah.
Wow. Tyranny reminds us that Canada's pizzas are tiny. That's because they're metric. And don't start the whole Pizzagate thing back up again, Tyranny. Holy shit. What are you doing, bro?
Pizzagate.
That's a deep cut from Terry Nee right there.
Real though. Pizzagate's no joke.
Let's not start there. Tommy Hunter show was a classic, says our friend 2 Joints.
Oh yeah, Tommy Hunter.
Tommy Hunter.
Yeah, it was like kind of like the Canadian version of like Grand Ole Opry or something like that, But Tommy Hunter was the host.
Tommy Hunter show.
Very interesting.
Have all these country artists on.
All these people have all these Canadian references. My Canadian references when I was growing up was like Canadian bands like Rush or Triumph and stuff like that. Right, yeah. And maybe
Shania Twain is Canadian, right?
Oh boy, isn't she?
She
Hi-yo. Hi-yo. My
she
goodness.
Looks totally different now, Shania Twain. She doesn't look at all the same.
Whoa, she does. But man, when she come out back in the day, That girl was a smoke show.
Oh, hell yeah.
Holy shit. Well, they putting that water up in Canada. Tom Gully says Sarah Botsford, Art Hindle. Oh, what are her armpits like?
Great
Mark
armpits.
Humphrey, Cynthia Bellevue. It was kind of like Hill Street Blues, but with news. Tom Gully is elaborating more on that television show, ENG. SCTV with John Candy, one of my all-time favorites, says Rob the Child Molester Soul.
Rob the Child Molester Soul. What was the name of that the skit where John Candy something like Margaritaville, but it's something else Seville, and he's like wears the Hawaiian shirt, and I forgot. Oh,
I was raised
man,
by
I
a
can't
gay
think
man.
of it.
Let's see. Red green. What about blue green or something like that, or green yellow or purple pink or something like that? I don't know, Mighty Horse, but I agree with you, brother. How you doing, Mighty Horse? What's good? South Park has a song called "Blame Canada." We all know it. You want to say "Blame Canada"? You know what tripped me out the most about that song is that they had Robin freaking Williams come out and sing that on the Academy Awards because that was actually nominated for an Academy Award. I think that song for soundtrack.
Really?
Yes, there's probably video out there of Robin Williams singing fucking "Blame Canada," and I believe it was on the Oscars. Look it up,
Rest in
JJ.
peace.
Check it
I
out.
will. All right. Deal.
Trailer Park Boys, Rob the Child Molester Sausage Trailer Park Boys. Two Joint says Corner Gas was pretty good. You familiar with Corner
That's
Gas?
a really good one. Yeah, that's a really good one.
Wow.
Strange Brew.
Yeah.
Strange Brew.
Strange Brew. Yeah, that's a good movie.
Strange Brew was a good one. Yeah, that was like with Bob and Doug McKenzie, eh?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Great White North.
Hoser.
Great White North, right?
One of my favorite segments. Yeah. Loved it. Yes, that's why
I got Robin Williams for you.
All right. Yeah, that's why I love to feature Bobby Nick when we do like a Canadian corner or something, because I like that song and I like any excuse to play my Bobby Nick's Canadian corner video.
And now, coming to you from the Great White North, it's Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner.
Oh, beauty. Okay.
There you go. That's why I like playing that. That's all my Canadian influence right there, rolled in one. Let's see. Cyke Labs says I use infrared thermometers for my booms. The Juggalette Jen Does Podcast says how high with Redman and Method Man.
And the girl, what's the girl who was played Lisa Turtle in Saved by the Bell was in that too.
Really?
I like turtles.
I will advise you that Wu-Tang Clan is nothing to fuck with.
I like turtles.
Let me see. Cyke getting the love through Mighty Horse. Dude, Where's My Car? Said our friend Terry Nee. As far as a weed movie. I put it on and let it play. It's not up there on my list, I would say.
Magnum PEI.
But I do own that movie on DVD. Cyke getting the love from Mighty Horse. Cyke Buddy, great vids, man, from our friend Two Joints, still getting the love. Terry Nee, Hoya. JJ, what is that backstage again I asked you for?
Oh, that Robin Williams singing "Blame Canada" at
See?
the Oscars.
Amazing, right? I don't know how many people knew this. You guys seem to be surprised by this, but let's watch this now. I probably got to take it off the episode after the fact, but that's okay. Let's watch this, folks. And rest in peace, Robin Williams, man. What a brilliant comic guy. I think he had that energy all the time, maybe to stop from the intrusive thoughts from coming in. And I think maybe he just he got exhausted fighting his demons. But rest in peace, Robin Williams, as we play this little tribute. This actually happened in 2000.
Finally, with Blame Canada from South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, please welcome Academy Award winner Robin Williams.
Wow.
I was watching the night this happened, guys.
Oh my God, they killed Kenny! Times have changed. Our kids are getting worse. They won't obey their parents. They just want to fart and curse. Should we blame the government or blame society? Or should we blame the images on TV? No! Blame Canada!
Yeah.
It seems that everything's gone
That's
wrong.
awesome.
How about that, bro?
We need to form a full assault. Don't blame yourself for your son's stand. He saw the darn cartoon and now he's off to join the clan. And my boy Eric once had my picture on his shelf, but now when he sees me, he tells me to myself.
It's so good.
Oh yeah, I can get behind this.
Yeah. Blame Canada for everything, Scott.
They're not even a real country
Anyway.
And he could have been a doctor or a lawyer, rich and true. Instead, he burned up like a piggy on the barbecue. Should we blame the nurses? Should we blame the fire? The doctors who allowed him to expire?
No.
JD's about to do the number 2.
And that bitch Anne Murray too.
All their hockey hullabaloo, JJ.
Hockey hullabaloo,
All I
yep.
can say is I give up. It's Canada's fault. Everybody!
I could not believe what I was seeing when I saw this, JJ.
What a great performer he is. I mean, he could do anything.
Made a South Park song, made it credible, and did
Margaret
it.
Trudeau. He just mentioned Margaret Trudeau.
There's the mountie. I can mount that. Yeah.
Stop
this
Canada
shit.
now.
And there you go. I told you, folks. I tell you no lies. I tell you no lies. Robin Williams, rest in peace. What a performer, man. That was one of the first early comedy albums I heard too, JJ.
Oh, yeah?
Reality, What a Concept by Robin Williams. Funny comedy album, Scott.
Classic. That's
Yeah.
classic.
You ever get a chance to pick that up? I found an import of it on DVD. Don't start your shit with Informer. You know, so that me slow me, I go blam. I lick you boom boom damn. Don't bring-
Boom down.
Don't bring your
He's from
Canadian
Toronto.
rap propaganda here. Look, Bobby Nick ain't even trying to claim him. He's like, that's Southern Toronto. That's how they are down there, right?
That's no, that guy was a fucking weirdo. I don't know.
Bobby
He
Nick-
thought he was like a Jamaican rapper. It's like, fuck you.
What
He went to prison for a while too.
Yeah, and he probably got fucked up the ass. So.
a white Canadian Jamaican rapper, Bobby Nick. Yeah, we couldn't quite wrap our heads around all of that. Wow. Don't you bring your Informer propaganda here. Tom Green says, Johnny A checking in. Love Tom Green show when he brought it down here to MTV. I saw it once or twice before he brought it down.
It's better in Canada.
Yeah, the original was better when he was up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now he's doing like a green podcast out of his barn with a solar generator and all that shit, right, JJ?
Weird.
Crazy, yeah.
Did you see him with what's his name, with Pauly Shore?
I did not.
Oh yeah, he was on something with Pauly Shore recently too.
Really?
Blomo's defense lawyer says the MST 3K stream on YouTube, that is good. I'm not familiar with that.
Mystery Science Theater 3000, I think.
Wow, Scott. Good pool, buddy.
There you go.
That's cool. Well, Blomo, you probably know this, that our producer Shawnee, who was just on the show, he kind of gives us that production vibe. When we watch the videos, we kind of sit in the shadows, much like that show, and kind of watch it Mystery Science Theater style. Oh, Donkey BDL, good morning. Tiffany Washington is checking in with the eyeballs. It's safe. It's safe, Tiffany. You can come in. How you doing there, girl? Jason Bardo X checks in and says, hello, everyone, JBX.
Hey, Jason, what's up, man? Tiff.
Hey, Tiff, getting the love right back from Jason Bardo X. 2J GM, good morning. 2 joints from the Blomo's defense lawyer. Space Nerd says, Blomo's defense lawyer, like 4 different streams all the time. JBX, hello from Blomo's defense lawyer. Nerd, you know what's up from Blomo's defense lawyer. PSP checks in. What up, PSP? Checking in on BF Live today. Hi, GBX from Peter Scott Parker. Blumels is getting the love shout out right back from Jason Bardo X. Blumels defense lawyer says, I caught myself watching a Pee Wee's Playhouse marathon the other day. Ain't nothing wrong with that. LOL.
That's awesome.
That was a fun show, and that launched a lot of people's careers. What was that? Lawrence Fishburne was
Phil
on there.
Hartman? Phil
Who?
Hartman?
Oh, yeah.
Phil Hartman.
Yeah, the
show that
mailman.
quietly launched a
Yeah,
couple
the
careers there on Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Blame Canada. I blame Canada for a lot of things randomly.
Well, you should right now.
Peter Sky Parker's getting a shout out love from Jason Bardo X.
All our fault.
Blummel says they're not even a real country anyway. I hit my microphone.
I love that song. So good.
I make a boom, 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 boom. I make a boom, boom. I make you boom, boom, blam. Says Two Joints. Said. Duke of the JJ Dabbles fan club says Bare Naked Ladies. Oh, and a band of the same name. Ah, yes, I get it. I saw Bare Naked Ladies live.
Nickelback. No.
Don't start your shit. Don't start your Nickelback propaganda here. Blummel's defense lawyer says, Space Nerd says to Blummel's defense lawyer, I watched that too. Shout TV has Thunderbirds and those old school marionette shows don't need anything other than YouTube anymore. I agree with that, Space Nerd. I'm not even a big TV guy anymore, especially since producing shows. It's much more rewarding to sit here with you guys and produce a show than go up sit on my ass on a couch, JJ, right? I see you shaking your head, buddy.
Absolutely.
Like, TV doesn't even yeah, TV doesn't even compare no more. I feel like I'm only doing half of what I like to do, just sitting there like watching something. I really love doing this.
I only have cable for my kids. It's the only reason I have it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really have no need for it.
I have cable for the cheaper price on a bundle for my internet.
Sometimes they trick you into that. And hey, in 2 years, it's going to go back up to the regular price, but you'll forget by then, and we'll jack it up on you, and you'll pay it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And when you complain, they'll just lie anyway. Nothing you can do about it.
You almost have to put on your schedule, like in 2 years now, call up and complain again to get reduced. Because if you just let it go, Bobby, you'll forget about it, right?
Yeah, that happened to me. That happened to me like 6 months ago.
Right, and then you start paying full price, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I got the bill. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I phoned them up, and I'm like, hey, give me the price I want again. And they did it. They did it.
So yeah, but it's almost like a job or like a schedule to where if you don't do it, they'll catch you and they'll get that money from you for a couple months. Cyke Clyde says, they're all going to laugh at you by Adam Sandler. I got it right over here.
Yeah.
Was my favorite.
Balls.
Got cock and balls. Yeah. And
play with your cock and balls for
mama.
What
about the medium pace? How about medium pace? I don't know if it's on that album.
Piece of shit car. Piece of shit car.
You gotta be a fuck you car. That's right. Piece of shit car. All that stuff. That is a great comedy album. I have it over here. I got a couple of his albums. Nerd, yep, from Blummel's defense lawyer. Rob says, love Snow. He's fucking good shit. Well, there we go.
Of course.
We got Snow has one fan in
here.
What
other song does he have? Does he have any other?
None. I mean, he does, but nobody knows him.
I love all of his song, is what I like to say.
Yeah.
I love all of his song. He has the shortest live concert ever, JJ. Just came to say hey to the chat family, says Jason Bardo X. Check him out when he does his stuff. Shut Up Jen says, wait, bigger, longer, uncut. That's a dick joke.
Yep.
It can be. Donkey Kong 10 says, I love Tom Green. Where's my dinner, bitch? Statue on his parents' front lawn. And the statue of his dad doing mom doggy style to show the love of when they got mad about the first statue being violent. And what about the horror-mobile? I think he painted.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Right. Then he was Slutmobile or the horror-mobile, one of those, right?
It was one of those. Yeah.
Slutmobile.
Yeah.
Yeah. He put the Slutmobile. He did real shit. That wasn't like a rap back in the day. He actually had that shit painted on there. Yeah. And you see how his uncle come out. His uncle and his father would come. Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil.
Or the time like 2:00 in the morning, he set like 20 alarm clocks or 20 radios to go off at the same time.
Yes,
in his parents' house.
His parents were sleeping. He would creep in his parents' bedroom at night when they're minding their business, sleeping in bed and do shit like that. Wow, these are great pools, everybody. Great recall.
Did you guys like Freddy Got Fingered?
That's a fucking weird movie, but I loved it.
I can't say I remember that one. I remember the title, Scott, but I don't remember seeing it.
Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Oh, I do remember that song because I would walk around singing that.
Backwards man, like backwards man, backwards
sausage. Daddy, do you like some sausage? I do remember that. Holy shit! I love how we all use brain cells together. Mighty Horse says, "How about Rush? Huh? Boy, do they stink." I'll tell you about that. Bye, Tiff from Jason Bardo X. Cyke says Pineapple Express was so good. Donnie McBride is awesome in it.
Danny McBride's awesome in general, yeah.
Yeah. Cheers, a JBX from Donkey Kongington. Mighty Horse, boo from Bumbles Defense Lawyer. Two Joints says Shawnee's talented and a good kid. Thank you, Two Joints. I believe he is too. Hoya Mighty Horse from the Space Nerd. Donks is getting the shout out love from Jason Bardo X. Good morning, Tiff from Two Joints. Rob Saul says a Tom Green Slutmobile fucking classic. Have to check it out. Yes, that's what we were just talking about. The Slutmobile. Hoya Tiff from Space Nerd. Space Chief said Mystery Science 20 minutes ago. Scott cheated. Scott was acting all smart on me, but he read it in the chat. He does like that's what Bob Levy does. Bob Levy comes all smarter than he is because he reads stuff from the chat. I think you learned that from Bob, didn't you, Scott?
No, I got that legitly.
All right.
honestly.
He's saying he got it legit. PSP, my favorite asshole, says Cyke Clyde. Waver says salute to Tiffany Washington and PSP on the best chat. Thank you, Waver. Hoya Sykes from Johnny A. Jason Bardo X is shouting out our friend Cyke. Shut Up Jen shouts out Peter Sky Parker and says he's a hero. Jason Bardo X says don't trust Jen. Peter.
Oh boy.
Sorry, that compliment lasted one comment. Let's see. Cyke Clyde says JBX, sorry I missed your show lately. Was on vacation. I'll be back watching tonight. You wouldn't know that Cyke Clyde was on vacation, kicking us all the Cyke Labs cool content that we've been enjoying for the last 2 weeks or so, that it seems like you've been out on the road. Nickelback is not allowed. I think
agree,
Perry's
Two Joints.
I think Perry's a big Nickelback fan, ain't you, Perry?
Shut the fuck up.
I think you like it. Bobby, being Canadian, what is your take on Nickelback, buddy?
I like Nickelback. I always have. I think they are sounding a little bit generic nowadays, and have been for the past few albums. But when they first came out, they hit fucking huge in Canada.
Did you ever hear the videos when they took, I don't know the names of the songs, but they took 3 Nickelback songs, put them, overlapped them, and they're the same songs, note by note, but just different lyrics? Did you ever see that?
No, I haven't seen that. No. I mean, you could do that with a lot of bands, though.
Yeah, Bob. That's a fair statement, Bob. You could do that with a lot of songs.
But Nickelback is a little more with Nickelback. Just a little more.
But people have fun for whatever reason, like ragging on Nickelback or Canadian bands.
Nickelback sells out when they come here, New York. They sell out. So,
and that's a good point. That like Bobby Nick said, they blew up in Canada, and they certainly had a reach down here in the United States. So as much as people like to joke about it. What they like to say, everybody likes Nickelback, but I made one motherfucker that'll show me that they have the album or something. Like people that make jokes about that. Like nobody owns the album, but everybody seems to like them. Johnny, what's up, buddy? From Cyke Clyde. Nickelback got a bad rap, says Bumble's defense lawyer. Rob the Soul says the Glorious Sons is the next hip. He says. Tom Gully Show is still checking in and says this guy has Thunderbirds and Captain Scarlet and the Mysterians box sets. Oh, Terry, you triggered a nerd alert. Oh, it's a nerd alert. Nerd alert. Nerd alert. We have a nerd alert. That's okay, Tom. You're among friends. That's okay, buddy. What do you got there? JJ?
Oh, this is Terrorizer magazine with Danny Filth, the Cradle of Filth.
Oh, Cradle of Filth.
Oh, look, you're gonna get these guys. You're a horror guy too, JJ?
Forgive me, Father, I had sinned.
Somewhat, yeah. I have a Cradle of Filth poster in front of me, the Thornography poster right up here too.
Well, JJ, I doubt that there is a horror reference that you can make that either Bobby, Nick, and or Scott won't know what you're talking about, buddy. They love some horror.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not that big into horror stuff, but I know a little bit. Yeah.
All right. I heard Scott get all excited. He was starting. Scott, you knew all about that. What he was showing you,
yeah,
right?
around my circles, it's hard to find somebody that knows who Cradle of Filth is. And
no, I love Dan. That guy. His voice is unbelievable. He could do things with his voice that I've never heard before. It's crazy.
Yep.
Nice, very cool. All right, I'm trying to. Let's see. We got Durkee Threads running for Bob.
5-finger Gen Punch.
Jason Bardo X shouts out Tom Gully. Cyke Clyde says Cody is the way to watch anything. All sports, all TV shows, and all movies for free is what Cyke Clyde is recommending. KODI, Cody. Terry Nee says, I have a kid on a cable. Kid on a cable? Informer was a story about the motherfucker dropping a dime on him and getting him sent to prison. I think we kind of know what that was about. Hey, Jason Bardo X from Tom Gully Show. With the fit, as Jason. Informer by Snow, question mark, says Cyke Clyde. Tiff is getting the cheers love from Donkey Kongton. Yes, 12 inches of snow. Well, that was the name of his album, wasn't it? 12 inches of snow, because it was a 12-inch record, right? I think it was. 12 inches of snow was the album, because it was like a play on the name of the record. Steve Martin, Let's Get Small album. I think you kind of brought that up when I talked about Robin Williams, maybe. I'm not familiar with that album, but I am familiar with the Robin Williams one. But
I'm going to check it out. Steve Martin was great stand-up.
He was a wild and crazy guy. Blummel's defense lawyer says, I have an app that I can watch YouTube and Rumble channels without actually having to use their service. That way they get none of my traffic and none of my money. Well, that's very interesting, Blummel's. I haven't heard about that. By Jen from Jason Bardo X. Blummel's defense lawyer says, it's called Gray Lady. Well worth it if you can watch a lot of content. It's called Gray J. Gray J.
It's in the App Store, Blummel?
Gray J. So that's the app that Blummel's is talking about where they say they circumvent and it doesn't count as a view or anything for them. It's called Gray J.
Do that for John's watching John.
Well, please make sure you watch BF Live and all of our shows right here on YouTube so we get full watch hours and credit for it. You save that kind of stuff for people that you don't want to really get hours against, like MLC and shit like that. The Tom Gully Show says Robert Klein, the child of the 50s, New Teeth or Mind Over Matter albums. Tom Gully's throwing out some of his favorite comedy albums as we talk about comedy albums in the chat. Donkey Kong says, why would he? Why would he? Why would he? Oh, yeah, that's right. He's singing The Informer. Why would he? Would he? Why would he? Rob, based on your snow comment, you need to move out. Johnny A says Tom Green plays a mean synth. Blummel's defense lawyer says Snow was in jail when his hit song came out. How ironic.
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
No one should know that much about Snow's origins or not. Really. I'm just saying. Tom painted his mom's new car. That's right. You remember that. It was like their new family car, and come out in the
Ford Taurus, something like that.
Yeah, came out in the early morning to go to work, and then they go through her day. She had to drive the Slutmobile around because that was her only car for a while, right? So they filmed her driving here and there in the Slutmobile. That was classic. Not only fans Gen X says Jason Bardo X, good riddance. Hyde says Jason Bardo X. Wow. Daddy, would you like some sausage? Sausage. Clyde is bringing it. We're catching up with the chat. Yes, Blummel's, that's the story. Cyke is laughing. Did I mention Jen's a liar? These guys want to come in my chat and argue every day. Blummel's defense lawyer says, I don't know if that's true or not. I just saw it on YouTube. I don't know if it's true. Can't back that up. Stuchunkster says, no flipper babies. No flipper babies. Can't have them flipper babies. Born with a flipper, born with one flipper.
Flipper, festival.
Not many fans chat says, bitch, I ain't hiding. Get out of BF Live, Bob, chat with that nonsense. I like to separate you two. Let me see. Look at you, fancy Blummel's defense lawyer, says Space Nerd. Blummel's defense lawyer also says that Freddy Got Fingered was cool. Donkey Kongton says that Jim Carrey Informer spoof on ILC.
Oh, that is hilarious.
That was good. And I don't like Jim Carrey, but yes, in Living Color. Oh
my God, you could early Jim Carrey on In Living Color.
I love that. I just don't like him as a person.
Well, yeah, he's evolved into a bitter kind of old Hollywood actor, like a lot of them do. But when he was young and gave no fucks, boy, you couldn't get close to Jim Carrey as far as comedy.
Nope,
couldn't get close. Let's chill and bring love, says Jason Bardo X. Nerd LOL from Blummel's. JD Dabble says, oh my God, Donkey, yes. Blummel says Jim Carrey doing Vanilla Ice on Living Color was awesome too.
Oh my God, Donkey, yes.
Let's see. Space Nerd says Jason Bardo X fans, can you fight somewhere else? Nerd's going to separate you before I get a chance to. Bum undercutters. Blummel's defense lawyer says, love me some Avril Lavigne. But why you got to make it complicated to like her? Five-finger Jen punch, says Space Nerd. Sorry about the lack of manners. Space Nerd, right, Jen? Donkey Kongton says, Undercutter's Pizza was one of the best premises ever. I'm not familiar with Undercutter's Pizza.
It's Tom Green bit.
Might have to see it again. Might be weed. I'm blaming the weed. Undercutter's Pizza. Two Joints checks in with a most generous super chat. Thank you. Says the best thing Chad Kroger was in was Avril Lavigne. Wow, I forgot about that they got married for a minute, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And then
if you want to watch Undercutter's Pizza, it's only 2 minutes.
Yeah, if you got it.
I got it.
But She was also with the that kid, that blonde-haired kid from that other Canadian band. Who was they? She was married to him for a minute too.
Oh, from Sum 41.
You might be right. It might be some. Yeah, it might be Sum 41. Yeah, she was married to like the lead singer of that band, I think.
The short guy, yeah.
Yeah, the short guy. Yep, exactly. Yeah, wow. Who knew Avril Lavigne would be talked about here on BF Live today? Thank you, Two Joints. Thank you for your comments and for the $2 super chat. I am your friend and host. You know that, brother. Thanks, as Space Nerd, about the fighting talk. Jason Bardo X, you started it now. I'm finishing it. Goodbye. Uh-oh. Nerd Gully, LOL. Tom Gully says, it's true, Blummel's defense lawyer. Terry Nee says, who doesn't love a hooah? A whoremobile. JBX and Jen on the outs again, LOL, says Cyke. That can change your day.
Alanis Morissette. What about her?
Yeah, she was great back in the day, man. I remember when she started off in Canada, though. Like she was like she did this song called "Too Hot" that got really big, and it was like a dance tune, and she was dancing around and shit.
Yeah,
she got that weird arm that she can't move for one of her arms, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of her arms she can't move.
That blowing you in the theater or whatever song. It was supposed to be about the guy.
Joey Gladstone.
You want to know or what?
You
want to know. You want to know.
Complicated. She had Complicated and Skater Boy was her two big songs.
It was supposed to be Avril Lavigne.
Right.
About the guy on Full House to cut it out.
Oh, right. Now we're talking about now we're talking about Alanis Morissette, and she was Dave Coulier. Yeah.
Dave Coulier,
She
goes
supposedly
down
wrote
on him in a theater.
Yeah, she supposedly wrote a lot of those words were supposedly alluded to their relationship, right?
Right.
Hey,
a lot of those lyrics.
Coulier.
Dave Coulier.
Uncle Joey.
Cut it out.
Good reference. Good reference there, Scott. Space Nerd says, I will sing Nickelback loudly if the chance arrives.
Oh, Our Lady Peace, another good band from Canada.
Yeah,
there's a dude on YouTube remixing Megadeth, Slayer, etc. into polkas. I think I played one or two of them here on BF Live.
Oh yeah,
me too, Tom. JD Devil says, Blumels, yes, I saw them with Gwar one time.
Gwar.
And Jason Bardo X, check
Gwar.
Yeah, that's the band that wears all those big outlandish kind of oversized costumes and all. They're like Scott. I never quite understood. Like, are they like a legit band or is this like a constant goof, buddy?
They're a band, but they're over the top.
Gwar?
Throwing blood.
Yeah, Gwar.
Oh, but they're an art. It's an art performance. Like they make all that stuff. They had a studio where they make all that stuff themselves.
Right.
Every show is different. They do crazy stuff. You know, the singer Dave. Can't think.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Yeah.
2014, he passed away of an overdose, and he was actually against drugs, but then he
drugs
overdosed on heroin.
Yeah, Gwar. But it's Gwar.
So I saw them on their last tour, Gwar. You know, and with Devil Driver.
Shut up, dumbass. Let me see. Jason Bardo X checks in with a simple $5 super chat, and it simply says that Jen lies. Well, thank you. Since you paid $5, I'm going to say that Jason's right. I'm taking Jason's side on that. Thank you. Let's see.
She's a liar.
Weird Al did that already. So yeah, I can't keep up from day to day because yesterday there was a different argument going on in my chat yesterday. So now today it seems like another different argument, Bobby Nick.
Maybe Weird AI did that already.
It's changing by the day, Bobby Fred.
It seems to be. It seems to be, Bobby. I like Weird AI Yankovic. He's my favorite. He's my favorite AI guy. No Cyke, Clyde. We're done. Jason Bardo X came in here and started with me. I finished it. Like Brent says, Cyke Clyde. Blum's defense lawyer said he is so small in person too. You wonder where the hell that voice is coming from.
Oh, the Cradle of Filth guy.
Maybe
singer.
Yes, that's probably what he's talking about, right?
Right.
Yeah, because that is going back like almost 10 minutes now with that particular chat. Jason Bardo X is laughing at what these two are up to in the chat. Stop harassing me now. Call, says our friend. Call, kind of. Then leave. All checks are wild and crazy guys like me, says our friend Cyke Clyde. Wild and crazy guys. You going to get some ladies? No, I was here first. Ha ha ha. Are you 10? Yo, Thanks for the gray J. I'm going to use that. No, says Blumels. I'm sorry. I'm not siding with anyone. Both of you are being childish. Don't like it. Leave.
Yes, I agree. Shut the fuck up already, both of you.
Yeah, I was a little swayed by the money, but yeah. Have to get it from the website, says Blumels. Tom had to crank that phonograph to play his albums, says Terry. Let's see. Yeah, it's best. Call me names. Exactly, BF. Don't attack nerd. That's right. Don't attack nerd. It's my own business. What's up with all the hate all of a sudden? Why are you commenting with 3 names? You are treading on thin ice there, Duke. Nerd. All right, we're going to have to separate these guys because they're not getting along. The dude from Cannibal Corpse that got caught with all of that Satan worshiping shit, he was legit AF, says Donkey Kongington. Wow.
What is that? This what's his name? The singer? What happened? I don't know what Donkey Kong is talking about.
I watched a documentary on them last week, and I don't remember.
About Cannibal
You know
Corpse,
what I-
apparently he was deep in the game with the Satan worshiping stuff.
I'm gonna look into that. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Perry likes Satan too.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, they do say 666 on your show all the time, Perry. I'm just saying. Tom Gully
Yeah,
says,
this book-
"Oh, well, you got the Anarchist Cookbook. There you go.
Jesus.
It has got all the stuff." Tom Gully says, "Fire Inspector Bob, let me show you something." What do you got there? Let me see there, JJ. What are you showing
This
us there,
is the
buddy?
Anarchist Handbook. This is even more rare.
We got the Anarchist Cookbook, the handbook. What's cooking over there with JJ?
I
Tom Gully.
I got some old Playboys too. The Jenny McCarthy. I got the Pamela Andersons. You want
You're never going to get them open while we're on the show, so don't even try. You're never going to get the pages undone. Tom Gully says, "Fire Inspector Bob, let me show you something over here." That was a good character from Jim Carrey back in the day. He was all burnt up
Fire
in the
Marshal
face.
Bill.
Fire Marshal Bill,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, Fire Inspector, Fire Marshal Bill. That's
Fire
right.
Inspector Bob. That's good. I like
That could be.
that.
Let me show you something here. Let me show you something. That was Tom Gully said that. Okay. Seeking a new roommate, one that doesn't like snow and makes me dinner every night. I got somebody that likes MC Hammer and they know how to make Hamburger Helper. Does that do you anything? Let's see.
Yeah.
I make dinner, says JJ Dabbles. You got an offer there. Blummel says, I like snow, but not the rapper. Cannibal Corpse and Deicide got down, said our friend Cyke Clyde. Or Deicide.
Deicide's awesome. I love
Ollie G and the Trailer Park Boys rock, says our friend Johnny A. Everybody's talking about their favorite comedy. LOL Blummels, I love snow, but not the rapper. He agrees too. Cyke still do. Undercutter's pizza bit is great. Okay, well, now that we're back to that, JJ put it up, so let's look at it real quick. And we're definitely well into the ish here on BF Live. That's why I say BF Live goes from 12 to 3-ish every day, because if we're having too much fun like we are today, we are well into the ish. So let's look at this Undercutter's pizza bit that everybody was talking about right here. Comments of, thanks for finding this, JJ. Go ahead and run that, buddy.
You're welcome.
See that Camaro right there? It belongs to a real pizza guy. Real. And I've got this new business idea where we're going to undercut the competition.
Okay.
We're going to follow that pizza guy to his next delivery, and we're going to try and undercut the competition.
This is great.
Undercutters! Get down there. That's our pizza guy. Stay
I'm
back,
starting to
Simon,
remember the
Simon
premise.
style, you know? There he is over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Pull in, right. Pull in. We're just trying to start a new business here. It's a creative.
Started by advertising like normal people.
No, I want to.
Why do you gotta be a moron?
So we want to sell you one for cheaper.
Man, are these Canadians or Americans, Bobby, Nick?
Let's go.
I think he was already in America by
I
then.
don't say these people are acting like
They're in
Americans.
America, yeah.
Look at this.
We're
He's
sorry.
chasing him with a fucking hammer.
Matt, come on, Matt. This is the line. Matt, turn around. This is.
Turn around.
Matt, go. We're going. We're sorry. Go.
We're sorry.
We're some undercutters. We just wanted to sell them a pizza for cheaper. That's all we wanted to do.
Thank you. Thank you,
That
JJ,
bum
for finding that, buddy.
equipment shirt. You're welcome. The bum
Oh,
equipment shirt brought me back to the 90s.
I'm telling you.
Hell yeah.
That's for you, Rob. Rob Soul, Rob the Child Molester Soul. Tis Cyke from Blummel's defense lawyer. Bobby Nick is correct about what he said earlier. Don't get YouTubed, says Terry Neem. Chat cancer is a killer. You're approved, JJ. Our Lady Peace, we're catching up with that right now. I'm catching up the chat. Sorry, Space, just chipping. Our Lady Peace is a great band. Rob agreed. No bad words about my Avril.
There you go.
It doesn't add to the chat or the show. I come here to have fun, enjoy, not childish arguments. I agree. The Guess Who, great Canadian band.
Hell yeah.
These eyes
Does
cry
anybody,
every night for
does anybody
you.
remember Kenny versus Spinny?
I
Yes,
remember
Kenny
the
versus
name.
Spenny.
Yeah, it
Kenny
was
and Spenny.
awesome. Yeah, it was Canadian.
Didn't Shuley have Spenny on the show? He had
Yeah,
both
yeah,
guys.
yeah,
He
yeah.
did. I do remember that. Alanis,
Slutmobile is a 5-minute video. I'm just talking to the chat. Sorry.
that's fine. Alanis, I saw Alanis on that Jagged Little Pill tour when she came down my way. She was
did you?
Fuck yeah, she was excellent on that tour, man. Yeah,
Awesome.
because Taylor Hawkins was her drummer then, Bobby Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where she came from. Yeah.
Bro, I saw that his energy when he was playing for fucking Avril. He would rock out with her and they would sing songs together. And she came out and blew it on the harmonica. Yeah, she was like killer for that Jagged Little Pill tour. Yeah, she was in the zone for that. Gore is the greatest terrible band name of all time, says the Tom Gully Show. Blumel Defense Lawyer says she was on that show. It's called You Can't Do That on Television.
Yeah, she was. I remember that from when I was a kid.
Hell yeah, that
holy
was
shit.
Mark Summers. Mark Summers.
That's right. And Space Nerd says, oh my God, that's a deep pool for that one, Blumels. Darkest band I ever saw was King Diamond, says Johnny A.
Merciful Fate.
Oh, fuck.
Merciful Fate.
The mosh pit was scary. Blumels Defense Lawyer says they're legit. I would call them more of a performance troupe. Talking about Gwar, right?
No, they're excellent musicians. Excellent.
It's like whole wrestling as a sport entertainment. Sport entertainment. They're musical entertainment. Good point.
Yeah.
Steel
Johnny
Panther
Mercer.
kind of.
What's that?
Kind of like a Steel Panther, like a spooky.
Steel Panther. Yeah, they're kind of
But
like
they're
mocking
good.
the whole era and everything. They've really
they're
blown
good.
up, haven't they?
Yeah.
Johnny A. Merciful Fate. Devil Joint agrees with you. Does anybody remember Laughter or Dave's Delicious and Tasty Testicles? Johnny A. remembers Tasty Testicles. Dick Delicious, says Blumels. It is Blumels. My cousin was roommates with one of the Cannibal Corpse guys, says Cyke Clyde. Yikes. Glad he made it through that. Danny,
those guys are cool.
Danny Filth is like 5 feet tall, says Blumels.
Yeah, he's short as fuck.
Like a
The Cannibal Corpse guys are the nicest dude ever. It's so funny, says Blumels Defense Lawyer. Paladin Press Books, said our friend Johnny A. The most generous Deadpool checks in with a colorful and generous $9.99 super chat.
Yeah.
And he says, this is for Jen, who's right now, Bobby. I'm going to say Deadpool is right now. And he wasn't even in the argument, but once again, I'm an easy whore for $9.99. So Deadpool is right. JJ, no problems, from Blumels Defense Lawyer. Thank you for the $9.99 Deadpool. Did Helga write that? Yeah, JJ, you did Trainwreck this morning, buddy, right?
Oh, did I?
I caught a little bit of it with Lisa, of course, with Lisa. And
I
everything.
got into a fight with Lisa and Helga. Lisa tried to throw me off the show, but I said, no, this is my show now.
Oh my.
Christian wants me to send him a smaller clip because I got mad.
Yeah.
Watch the clip. It's on my channel. Go watch the clip.
You sent it to me privately, and I did watch it because you guys were having a little bit of as you tend to do, you get in like a little bit of political debate because you guys represent different sides of the political spectrum, and you guys have fun taking barbs at it.
This time it was outrageous. This time it was.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
outrageous.
So I would go tell them where they can find out on Twitter next, JJ. JJ Dabbles.
On X, it's JJ Dabbles because I lost my account. It got suspended. So now it's JJ Dabbles with a Z at the end. So all you guys, almost everyone has not followed me back yet because they didn't know. They haven't realized still. And it sucks that I lost that account. There's so much good stuff on that account.
Yeah. And I also, you were talking with Helga and them this morning. Oh, I was watching last week is what I was getting at when you didn't show up for them. I was watching that episode. And like, JJ, I don't know where JJ is. And where the fuck JJ? Like Lisa was on your ass on that episode, bro.
Yeah, she is also calling me off the hook, like day and night. I have 24 voicemails. Like I'm gonna play them one day. Like they're hilarious.
Yeah, like Helga was Helga was taking your side in this, saying, "Well, JJ's been sick and JJ has problems." And at least like, I don't care if I'm sick. I at least call somebody and tell them that I can't come and do the show or something.
I do. I tell Helga because I communicate. Oh, I've always communicated with Helga, not Lisa, but now Lisa got my phone number, and it's like it's
oh shit.
Damn it.
And
yeah, Lisa is way funnier, Deadpool. Yes.
didn't Lisa try to end the show like 9:45 my time this morning, like 15 minutes early or something? That's what it
She
felt.
tried to.
Yeah.
Well, she tried to. Yeah, she tried to end it actually. Like
Come on,
10
Helga,
minutes
we gotta go down to Starbucks, girl. Come on, we gotta go.
Yeah, you make sure you watch the clip that I posted on at JJ Dabbles on YouTube. It's funny.
Now this is my dude right here, Johnny A. Rick Emmett from Triumph, excellent underrated Canadian guitar player. I like that. Love me some
Helix.
Triumph, man.
Helix.
What's that?
Helix. That's another Canadian band.
Oh yeah,
Stop
Helix.
with the pool.
I love me some Helix. Yeah, I remember back in '84.
Wow, I forgot about Helix.
That's why she keeps one
was it
hand
the
in
Razor's
her
Edge or
pocket.
something? Walking the Razor's Edge. That whole album was killer.
Bare Naked Ladies was the shit, no matter what Bobby says. At least the first two albums.
They were good live. I saw them with No Doubt.
Did you?
Yeah, I saw them in the set. I forgot, and one other band, but they were pretty good.
Chicky to China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain starts ticking.
I
They
didn't think
had
you
to
knew
grow
that.
on. They had to grow on me because, like, at that point, like, it was like Canadian record companies were, like, only signing these bands that like sounded a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
it was like
Even Bobby
exactly.
Nick, like, this is too Canadian for me. Fuck that.
Yeah,
song. What the
exactly.
fuck,
There was
man?
probably a lot of good Canadian bands that didn't make it during that time.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Or they went to America to get signed.
Helga seems
Right.
balanced. I'm shocked. Boy, if that's your
Today-
version of, if that's your definition of balance, Terry, name, boy, you might want to stand
Did
on
you
the
see
other
it,
side.
Terry? Did you see today's video? Because what they're claiming is just so outrageous. I'm not even gonna say what it is. Watch the video, but what they claim is so outrageous that I couldn't not react to it. You know?
And see, and look, Rob, the child master, Saul says, I honestly don't know why JJ puts up with Lisa's shit. Hats off. I think that's very big of you. I love, and I've told you before, you guys have like a little back and forth rapport. If everybody agreed on everything, how fucking boring would the world be? You know, everybody just doesn't agree on everything, folks. Y'all got to get that through your heads. I don't.
You know, you don't want. I just don't like when people are they want someone to be killed. When it gets to that point, then it's like, all right, now you're going overboard. You know?
Yeah, like wishing death on and storm path and all that stuff. Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Lisa is way funnier though, says Deadful. I like
Yeah.
Lisa. Lisa's cool. She like when she's ready, she's like, fuck it. Come on, we gotta go down Starbucks,
But
girl.
Helga
Come
thinks
on.
she's a stand-up comedian.
Stand-up comedian, sit-down comedian. I was hearing more every time I watch a train wreck. I hear of another former career that Helga had. There's always something. I did this for 30 years, and I
You
did that
gotta
for
ask
30
what
years.
life, what life you're
Okay.
talking about.
All right. Unintentionally. Badass. But says Donkey Kong and then something earlier. I'm catching up with the chat. You guys are awesome today. We're well into the ish. I'm going to get to the bottom of this chat because it is 22 minutes after the hour of 3 o'clock on the East Coast of the United States. That means we're 23 minutes into the fourth hour, what of typically 3 hours of live content here on BF Live. I hope you hit that like button on your way in or on your way out. I hope if you could subscribe, like, and share, that would be great too. Two Joint says, I saw Honeymoon Suite in Wasaga Beach, Bobby Nick. Honeymoon Suite.
Honeymoon Suite. Holy shit.
That's a old metal pool right there. Lisa. Oh, I know. Lisa played drums. Hey, come on, Helga, take me home tonight, girl. Come on.
Yeah.
What'd I do there? I hit a button and somebody left. What did I do? Oh, you took that out? Good. That freaked me out. Okay. That's right. Take me home tonight, Helga. Come on, we're gonna have some sex. I have Culture Club's entire album collection. Do you really want to hurt me, Tierney? The Connells, 1974-75, says Tachunkta. Blum's defense lawyer says, I have almost all of the Cure's records too, so I forgive you. Donkey Kong is getting the love from
fair.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't the band Yes a Canadian band? I think they were British.
No.
I think they were
Yes.
British. They were British. Yes is a great band, JJ.
Yeah.
Indeed,
They're
Johnny says-
British.
Yeah, I think they're British. Yeah, they're English. The Sea and the Cake is okay. Not familiar with that. So wishing death is bad. Sorry, Shawnee. Yes, we don't want to wish Shawnee or anyone in the storm path that doesn't think or vote the way you do. We don't want to wish them death, people. I'm just throwing that out there. Let me
Right.
see. Who's doing Weather Matters tonight? Weather doesn't matter, right, Perry?
Frankie McDonald.
Let's see. Yeah, no weather matters tonight. And people were giving Perry shit last week because he said he didn't do his forecast well enough. And I got stuck in Florida because of you. Scott Fitzpatrick says, Bobby Nick, JJ is letting me go on with Bob Levy next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least you get that, Scott.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it ain't like he has a show he can come to any day whenever he wants to.
I was
instead of
talking to
hanging out with
Bob
Levy.
yesterday. Bob got his schedule fucked up for this week, so it was supposed to be this week. So we're gonna do it next week. So I'll get in touch with you and let you know once we figure out what day and time it is.
Right on, man.
I got
He's
you.
already-
Scott. That'd be fun.
He's already got it on his calendar.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I'll be there.
I'm sure. Yep.
Thanks.
Make sure you got my right account on Twitter so you could talk to me.
I think I got you. Yeah.
Tell everybody that account again, JJ, because I know you lost your other one and you're trying to get people over there again.
Just add JJ Dabbles with the Z instead of an S.
There you go. Not to be confused with DJ Dabbles, lest anyone think. Let's see. Scott, I find it super unsettling
know,
how much you look like Dennis Eckersley, buddy.
I can't unsee it now. I know it.
He had that
That's
epic mustache,
crazy.
though.
Yeah. Was he a sidearm pitcher, Eckersley?
I
think he did have that kind of like swoop kind of
He
action
was a
to him.
sidearm pitcher, right?
Yeah, I think he did
Sure.
have that.
Oakland
Hello, no.
A's.
No way, Scott Fitzpatrick. Space Nerd tells everyone to have a great rest of your day, everyone, and hope to see you on Replayables tonight. Thank you, Space Nerd. Thanks for your participation, hanging out, as always, in the BF Live chat family show today here, as you do. And yeah, I hope to see you on Replayables tonight, and I'm hoping that Shawnee is okay, is what I'm really thinking about. So thank you, Nerd. I hope that we all see you there tonight. Thank you as well, Nerd. Great show, guys. Real talk. Thanks, 2 Joints. I remember seeing Moist at Friendship Festival in Fort Erie. I don't quite remember the end. I was high as fuck. Well, that sounds like a good time. I always say, if you can remember a concert, you didn't do it right, Scott.
I've seen the Disco Biscuits 3 times and I don't remember any of them.
That's
Moist
right.
was a good band.
Moist?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with Moist, but I know some people are terribly offended by that word moist. They don't like it. They're like, ooh, don't say moist. Pat O'Brien set a house on fire and the cops found a bunch of guns, a sawed-off shotgun, and 3 skulls. There was a bunch of other weird shit there too, says Donkey Kongington. That whole Pat O'Brien thing, when he they would play those tapes on Stern all the time about creepy voicemails he would leave to his girlfriends. We'll get Betsy, we'll get together, we'll do some coke, we'll do this, we'll do that. It was a crazy, boy. Congratulations, Scott Fitzpatrick. Deadfool says, oh no, Scott is replacing Bobby's. Oh, it's still playing in the background. Hang on a second. Let's see. Go Pirates, said no one ever.
Go Pirates. I'm a Pirates fan.
Cyke says, always a great show, boys. Yeah, we got to pull this train into the station because we're well into the ish. It's almost 3:30 here on the East Coast. The tackle box full of fixing was great. I've eaten Disco Biscuits. Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill checking in very late in the day. Running. Well, we were waiting for you, Bill. We've been sitting here the whole time going, where's Bill? I'm going to keep the show going.
I got to pee, Bill.
All right. Well, finally, he's here. You can go pee now. Perry emoji going out from 2 Joints. Gano. We did that earlier. What up, the Reverend Wild Bill? Good luck tonight, Scott, from our friend, the Dead Fool.
Yes.
The Reverend Wild Bill. Oh, are you watching the movie tonight, Scott?
Yeah, The Exorcist. Yeah.
Tell everybody about that because Dead Fool paid good money to see Scott piss his pants.
Yeah, and I'm going to give him his money's worth because it's a movie. It doesn't necessarily scare me. It makes me nauseous. I never could watch Exorcist because it'd make me sick through it. I just can't take it. And then Deadpool caught wind of it, and so I'm going to give him his money's worth, and I'll take the glasses off tonight, and we're going to turn the lights off and take the green screen off, and sit through the movie Exorcist on the Rumble channel. Bobby Nick might tell you where it is.
There you go.
What time?
No Filter with Andrew and Friends Rumble channel, and that's at 7 p.m. Eastern. We're starting on YouTube though. No Filter with Andrew and Friends.
But you're gonna watch that at what time?
Exorcist.
7 p.m. Eastern.
7. Okay, I want to watch that.
The long version,
the director's cuts.
All right. So that's a little head start on the plugs, but Bobby, he's going to hit that one more time in case anybody missed the details on that. So if you want to go join them tonight, I want to thank Rob the Chopmaster Saul for being part of the chat family today. And he asks, is your show daily 12 to 3 kind of thing? You know it every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 3 p.m. 3-ish, JJ says. And we're well into the ish, aren't we, buddy?
We are.
Hoya, JJ from the Reverend Wild Bill.
Oh yeah.
Spacey75 says, great show, boys. Great stream again. Crew BF Live from Johnny A. Thank you for all the compliments. Reverend Wild Bill's getting the shout out love from Terry Neem. Donkey Kongdon says, damn, Cyke. I ate a couple, but that was in the mid 90s and they were probably 10 years old then. Still felt great though. Placidity was damn near the same thing. I'm trying out a new camera tonight, says the Reverend Wild Bill. Is he going to be part of the movie thing tonight?
I believe he's part of the.
Yes.
And we will eventually have the Reverend Wild Bill here on BF Live during the day, so our daytime friends can get to know the Reverend Wild Bill a little better and these guys are all going to bond over kind of horror and stuff. Scary movies don't work for me. I grew up with guns, says Johnny A. There you go. There you go. Juggalo Jen says, I left Jason's channel 2 days ago and he's not taking it well, Bobby. I did not know that. Sunglasses off, Scott. Only when we show naked. Oh yeah, tonight it will be.
Yeah, tonight. Right.
Only for Deadpool when he pays to see horror or naked ladies. Let's see. They discontinued the Placidol in 2001. I think though they're talking about drugs. Drugs are bad, okay? Unless you share them.
A dinosaur.
What is that?
Placidil.
I thought it was a drug. That's it's a drug that makes you feel like a dinosaur. Blum's defense lawyer says, I don't find the vibe in any other chat that I do here, and I really appreciate it. Well, I'll take a little bit of that compliment, but I got to compliment you guys because you guys are the shit, man. It wouldn't be fun if you didn't make it fun. It wouldn't be cool vibes if you didn't produce the cool vibes. And yes, sometimes we got to regulate and we have to spank people that want to get out of hand, but we keep it 100. Thank you, Blumels, for those positive comments and for being part of the positivity. Spacey75 says, I was just gifted a Andrew membership last night. So that means you will be ready.
Enjoy.
You will be ready. So they're starting out on YouTube. Bobby, he'll let you know a little about this. And they're going to head over to Rumble to watch the horror on Scott's face. I will be on the show to support Scott, not LOL. Well, Bill Hoyer from Blum's Defense Lawyer. Great show, guys. Thanks, Josh in Tennessee. Another more recent member to the BF Live chat family, 12 to 3 every day. Rob Soul. Let's see. Doing coke, getting hookers, LOL. Smoking beers, smoking joint weed. Yes.
Did you just do
smoking weed, drinking beers?
Bob?
You fucking right, bro. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yo. Yes. Yep. I know. So many great lines. We could spend the rest of the show dropping lines from that movie. Rob, the Child Master Soul says, great. I will tune in every day that I can. Thanks, and hope you all have a great rest of your day and be safe. To our newest chat family member and friend, Rob, the Child Molester Saul. What a great name. Holy shit.
I have a feeling he's not that new.
Maybe. I don't know. People do change their names around for fun. Donkey Kongdon says, Blumels, I love the BF show in the chat. It's great. Thank you, Donkey. You're always working hard in the background, man. Doing your thing. And I appreciate you saying that, man. You guys, like I said, it wouldn't be great if you guys didn't make it that way, Donkey. Oh, wrong sound effect. Here we go. Blummel says, Donkey, me too. Can't wait till it blows up like I know it will. Hey, damn it. Hoya, everyone, and be sure to tune in tonight. And the Chunksta, we get to the bottom, says, always Dramamine before The Exorcist. Wow. Cyke Labs says, I hate it here, to be honest. And with that lie and blasphemer and bullshit, I'm going to turn it over. Let's do it like this. Since we have our guest kind of today, let's turn it over to our friend JJ Dabbles. JJ, tell us where we can find you on social media and otherwise after today.
It's hockey season, so on Twitter, Devil's Joint X. That's if you like hockey at all, that's the place to be. Check out New Jersey Devils Red Alert podcast, Running with the Devils. That's all my hockey stuff, and of course at JJ Dabbles with a Z on Twitter and on YouTube with an S.
Boom! There you go.
Thanks.
Thank you, JJ, for joining us here on JJ Wednesday, if you will, for lack of a better thing of calling it.
Oh,
Thanks for joining us
rhymes.
here.
That's good. I like it. JJ
Hey,
Wednesday.
man, This ain't my first day on the job there, buddy, but thank you very much. Now we're going to turn it over to our friend Scott Fitzpatrick because
Got some holy water too, Scott.
his his list is a little shorter. So find out where Scott's going to be tonight and all the horror involved. Good, Scott.
Yeah, I'm not sure where I can get holy water in my town, but I would if I could. I'll be
Catholic
on
Church.
It might burn you anyway.
the no filter tonight. Yeah, I definitely want one. Man, whenever I made this deal, it seemed like it's so far away, and I can't believe it's tonight.
And it's time to pay the piper, and the piper being our friend Dead Fool. He's gonna. I know he has had a lot of fun, and he's very generous helping us all with our shows. So yeah, Scott, and I know you're a trooper. When you're a put up or shut up guy. When people put up, you put up as well, man.
I'm not going to scream like a woman or nothing. I'm a man.
Don't tell Dead Fool that. I think that's what he's going for.
I just
don't. He might be shying up for you to scream like a woman or something. All right. So suffice to say, I think the closest, nearest thing that Scott's going to be doing tonight is on Rumble, watching The Exorcist and seeing if he cries or pisses his pants. But Bobby Nick is going to give you a detailed list of where you can find him and Scott after tonight. Take it away, Bobby Nick.
Well, tonight, guys, you're going to want to get out your Rumble accounts. Go make one right now if you don't have one, because you are going to want to check out Scott Fitzpatrick pissing his pants while watching The Exorcist. We start off on YouTube at 7 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to go over to the No Filter with Andrew and Friends Rumble as well. So when the movie starts, so you got to get your account, guys, right now. And also, you can check me out in the lounge. I'll be doing a show on Friday. Right after Bobby Friend's show, pretty much. So yeah, I do a music video show on Rumble, guys. And for the low price of $1, you can see your music video request on my show. So go to rumble.com/The Bobby Nick Show and give me a follow. And Lunatic Lounge every Monday and Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern at Bobby Nick 1978 on YouTube, guys. So check that out right here, BF Live. You all know when that is. And that's about it for me. Yeah. There we go.
As you can tell, folks, the fun never ends here on BF Live and with this crew and all. We love podcasting. We love hanging out with you guys, and we're always going to have something to do. So Bob took care of you in the morning. We threw it down for you in the afternoon. There's going to be fun movies for you to watch tonight. And if our boy Shawnee makes it through the storm down in Florida, shout out to anybody that's in the path of the storm. I hope you make it through it. Thoughts and prayers to all of you people, because that's some real serious shit, man. So yeah, but if Shawnee does make it through the storm tonight, tune in to the Levy-verse, where we do replayables on Wednesday night, midweek freaks. We drink, smoke, laugh, and joke, because you can't wait till Friday to have fun, right? So you got to join us tonight.
Wednesday's always the day.
That's right. We watch funny videos. We drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. You come spin the wheel for super chats and get us in all kind of fun trouble. Donkey Kongington checks in with the last minute super chats and says, noise, 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 smoking weed, drinking beers, drinking beers.
Smoking weed, beers.
Thank you for the $2.16.
Smoking blunts. Who's got the blunts? We got the blunts.
We got the blunts. Oh my God. I love almost every part of that movie. So funny. George Carlin's in it. So many cameos. Fun movie. Thank you, Donkey Kong, for the $2.16. So now I took care of the 16 cents. Now I'm only $500 away from the goal, everybody. Thanks for helping me out.
How do you do that with the 16 cents?
Because you can go in there and type it, bro. From a PC. If you're on PC, you can go in there and it'll start it out with $2. But then if you put your cursor on the $2 when it comes up, just backspace it and you can change it to anything you want.
I didn't know you could do that.
You can do that. And that's a more you know right here from BF Live about how you can give cents.
Thank you both.
You got it. Rob the Child Master Saul says, I'm new to this show. The Duke turned me on. She said you guys are good shit, and I agree. Who is the female Duke?
The Duke of JJ Dabble's fan club.
Oh, thank you.
Right.
Thank you all. All right, I'm putting it all together now. Thank you guys.
She runs my fan club.
You guys are awesome. I love this greater community that we're all part of, man. And I'm welcome to the community. Thank you very much. It's for everybody, says the Rob Child Molester. That's all you're being told. There you go. I'll play one more for you because I just love that screen name. Holy shit. That is too funny.
I know I have a lot of gay tendencies, but
the Catholic Church has it on it's front door, said the Rev Mob Bill. I got some holy water, says Donkey Kongington. Oh, you got some holy water? There it is right there.
Oh, that's gonna make me piss my pants.
As the Catholic priest has entered the chat. Donkey Kongton says, a mine came from the sacred spring in Jerusalem. Go to church and bring your own straw. Juggler Jen, thank you. BF Fly Bobby Tiff, can for you on the
BYOS.
deeds. My blow-ups. By blow-ups, I meant you got super popular. Yes. After party at Bobby Nick's, we'll see. None, nunga, non-fat, nung. No, BF, I'm on an Android phone. Well, yeah, a PC, or you can do it on there too. I was just simply saying that you can go up after the preset, put your cursor there on whatever device. It should be able to work.
Right now, I'm on Yen because I got my VPNs running.
All right. Right, got your VPN. Look, Bobby knows about that VPN game, doesn't he?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
I run double VPN.
All right. Well, guys, this has been a great, fun show. I trust and hope that everybody in the chat, and based on your comments, I think you did. Thank you to my bro, JJ Dabbles, for joining us today. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you to the
JJ
bro, Scott.
Wednesdays.
Say that again on Wednesdays.
JJ Wednesdays.
JJ Wednesdays here on BF Live. That's Scott Fitzpatrick right there. You can check out his walking videos. You can watch him, see if he cries like a baby or acts like a girl tonight when they watch the show. I'm walking here, he says. You can watch his famous Scott walking videos. If you click on his link running in my chat, Scott Fitzpatrick, you can see them yourself. And our friend Bobby Nick Havens, thanks for joining me today as always, buddy. You can always check him out on In the Lounge and all kind of fun stuff. So for JJ Dabbles, for Bobby Nick Havens, for Scott Fitzpatrick, for Rob Saul, the new guy in the chat, for Josh in Tennessee, and all of our new chat family friends, new and old, I'm going to say peace and love, and I will see you the next time I see you. I might see you in the Rumble chat tonight. If no storm comes, I will definitely see you at 8 p.m. East tonight on the Levyverse channel right here on YouTube for Replayables Midweek Freaks. Peace and love. And we will see you the next time we see you, but we're out of here for today, folks. Have a great one. See you.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.